The Woody and Rizzuto podcast is powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com.
Here to perform the national anthem, please welcome multi-platinum recording artist Darius Rucker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Darius Rucker.
Your attention, please.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised. The Point. Station has been taken over. Ready for delivery. Woody and Rizzuto, stand by. KPNT HD1, Collinsville, St. Louis. Shifting satellite. Woody and Rizzuto.
Insensitivity training.
For a politically correct world. 3, 2, 1. Class is now in session.
Time to make the donuts.
How do I say goodbye to what
It's been in my head all morning.
the good times that made us laugh?
The good times that made us laugh.
Rained and bad, and I thought we'd get
I thought this would be an appropriate song for today.
I think you're right, Riz.
but forever's gone away.
Anybody else getting teary-eyed? A little bit.
Oh, totally.
To say goodbye to yesterday.
It really is hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
I'm just surprised there is a goodbye because usually you're fired and escorted out of the building.
That's
Just-
normally the way
and
it
just
is.
gone.
Yeah, this is
Good morning, everybody.
This is strange. It's like crapping backwards.
Right?
You know?
Was
it's
that
like
too-
Joeing with your left hand when you're right-handed.
Was that song to Woody or Jennifer Bloom? Because she leaves today, too. So
Coincidence? I think not.
This is her last day as well?
this is it, man.
Jennifer Bloom will be the
Wrapping it
news
up.
chick on the new Woody show in L.A.
That was part of the deal.
We
You
had
guys
to
come
take
as a
her.
package. Yeah, you have to take her. My name's Riz. That's Woody, Ravy, Patrico.
This is it.
The final Woody and Riz show.
Can
This
you
is
believe it?
I can't. I can't believe it's finally here.
Yeah.
It's been a process. It's taken a while.
Well, it's been
Since
almost
before
exactly,
the Super Bowl, right?
almost exactly 60 days
Yeah.
since we announced on the radio that the Woody and Riz show will be dissolving. And we're here.
Mhm.
I mean, I remember you and I having a discussion on December 31st about you taking the job in L.A.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, we got time.
That's how you rang in the new year.
That's how I rang in the new year. We got so much time.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's here. I mean,
Yeah.
this is it. This is the final Woody and Riz show. Monday, we're taking care of Rizness.
Yeah.
We're getting Rizzy.
We're getting Rizzy with it on Monday with the Rizzuto show with Patrico and myself. And Woody and Ravy, I mean, what do you say? This is the last day for you guys in St. Louis.
Right.
Anything, Woody?
No, I mean, it's the last day. And
He's too choked up.
no, we're just ready to go. I mean, what is there to say at this point? Been 60 days? We're ready to wrap up. Riz show starts on Monday. I think
Yeah.
everybody's just excited just to get it wrapped up at this point.
It has been a long goodbye.
Yeah.
60 days is
Somebody's
is a
equated
long
it
time.
to, going through divorce yet still living in the house.
Living in separate bedrooms, but we were still sleeping together.
No, it wasn't like that.
We're still sleeping in the same room,
Yeah.
in the same bed, under the same covers. But some emails, that came over yesterday. This one's from Ted. Good luck, everybody, in their new endeavors. I've been a listener since 2011, and it's sad to see Woody and Ravy go, but it's for the better. I don't know what that means.
All right.
All right.
I'm excited to see the new show with Riz and Patrico.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
Well, we're on the radio, so
Sure.
you can listen to us. That's fine. Best of luck to you all. Live long and suck it. That's from Ted.
Nice, Ted.
This one here from Lance. Morning Ninjas. I would just like to thank you, Woody, for all the mornings that you made me laugh. Even though I didn't agree with all your views,
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm going to miss your humor
If you find
and
yourself
the way you
agreeing
look at life.
with everybody's views at all times, that means they're being phony. They're just telling you what they want to hear. What they think you want to hear.
Well, that's
That's
the
not real.
crux. That's the crux of like the political talk radio.
Right.
Right. That you need to be in line 100%.
100%. Total on. I'll miss you too, old bitch.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
for you,
nice.
Ravy. Just one question. Is there any funny story you could share before you leave? Was there ever a big altercation that the listeners didn't get to hear? I don't remember
No, not
anything really.
No.
Altercation, I mean, like coming to blows?
No, like everybody gets along. That's the thing.
One of my favorite altercations, and you actually have it in that system over there, was when me and you were arguing about something on the blog.
Yeah, you put your hand
It's like
down.
50 seconds long, but like
Put your hands down?
Yeah, I go whoa, and he goes, put your hands down.
Lance says, anyway, I wish you the best in L.A. Suck it.
That's so nice.
That's nice. So, the show today, we still have some of the best war moments over the past 4.5 years to get to.
Cool.
Bikers versus hippies coming up. The very famous Chris and Ashley call. That's something that actually went viral. That's
yeah?
something that
Yeah.
I guess wound up on YouTube and going around the world. So that was a big moment on the Woody and Ray show. What else are we going to... Oh, something for the 9 o'clock hour before Donnie gets in. Something that I remember well. It's Donnie confronts a texter,
Oh,
a hater,
that was great.
which
Classic.
That
was
was
a great
awesome.
one.
Classic.
I guess this guy had been harassing Donnie for days.
Yeah.
And Donnie's wanted to take everything personally.
Very
And
much
Donnie
so.
had had enough, so we convinced him to call this guy.
Yeah, I love it.
And Donnie went nuts. So we'll play that for you later. Some of the best war moments over the past
looking
4.5
forward to it,
years. But first, as we do every Friday morning, Mayor Fred was in yesterday for the Craigslist Freak of the Week.
Yes, sir.
There was a competition yesterday. We had 3 brand new ads for you from the St. Louis area Craigslist. The 3 freakiest, what we thought after we powwowed on Wednesday. And if you missed it yesterday, this is, your chance to hear the ads for the first time. If you missed who won, well, this is closure for you. So we start off with third place, coming in third place with 15% of the vote. This was Preg Bundy.
Finally, a wife who cares. Couple for a woman, 35 years old, West County. Big, beautiful woman here who's 8 months pregnant, looking to hook up her husband. I realize that this pregnancy has wreaked havoc on my body. My husband wants nothing to do with me. Yes, we do have sex, not frequently. And when we do, I know my hubby is just going through the motions. I know he finds me hideous. He's been a champ throughout the pregnancy. All the mood swings, leakage from different orifices, and body change, he deserves a reward. Looking for an open-minded lady willing to lay my man, no strings attached. You must be under 40 years old, drug and disease-free, and willing to take instruction from me. I will be in the room when the deed is done telling you what to do. I hope this doesn't turn you off. He's 40 with a medium-sized build and definitely packing down below. Can host. Weekends only. Email if interested.
All right, never to be heard from again. That was nominee number 1, Craig Bundy, in third place with 15% of the vote. So the winner yesterday had 59%. The runner-up had 26%. In second place, it was nominee number 3, Auto Trade Whore.
Let's trade. Woman for man, 24 years old, Jeffs County. Hey, boys, I've got an offer you may not be able to refuse. I'm in desperate need of a car, but I don't have a dime to my name. What I do have is a rockin' body and a very high sex drive. 5'3", 105 pounds, and double D's. 1 month with my body for your car. For that month, I will be available to you wherever, whenever. Do with me as you please. In return, you will give me a car. New is preferable, but I will take something used, in good working condition and nothing over 5 years old. The fun begins when you turn over the keys. Rules. You can't pass me around, no groups, and condoms are required at all times. I'm not a whore, and I expected to be treated like a lady. I will dress up for you if you want, and I will never say no during your time with me. 4-20 friendly. Let's make a deal.
All right, that was the second place finisher with 26% of the vote, Auto Trade Whore. 573 asking, is Woody taking Fred?
Oh,
No, I get Fred in the divorce.
Fred belongs to St. Louis.
Yeah, I get to keep Fred.
He's a St. Louis treasure.
You think that guy will move?
Never.
Absolutely not. All right, so now the first place finisher from yesterday. Moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs, vying for that Jerry Sandusky Memorial Trophy. This was nominee number 2, Tiffany Amber Yeaston.
I don't know where to turn with this question. Help wanted, St. Louis, Missouri. All right, Craigslist, here we go. This is a weird question, so don't judge. I really don't have anywhere else to go and still be anonymous. 3 weeks ago, I was having sex with my boyfriend, and my dog wouldn't leave us alone. He kept hopping on the bed and would sniff and look near our private areas. A couple days later, I got this nasty yeast infection that will not go away. My question is, could there have been something on the dog's tongue that caused the yeast infection? Every online website I've looked at had some very disturbing pictures on it. Looking for answers. Yes, I do have insurance. Thank you, Mr. Obama. But I know I'll have to answer some pretty embarrassing questions from the doctor. Please don't be cruel. Serious replies only. Thanks.
There you go. The official Craigslist Freak of the Week, Tiffany Amber Yeaston. Moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs with a chance to win that Jerry Sandusky Memorial Trophy. And a big thanks to Fred, the mayor, from Fred's Cheapo Depot, 4334 Telegraph Road in South County. All your vices at cheaper prices. Online at fredscheapodepot.com.
Woody and Rizzuto. Here's traffic.
And we'll take our first break of the day first. A look at the traffic and weather with Patrico.
Say hello to my riddle friend.
Nothing little about him at all. Coming at you.
Yeah.
All right, quick break. After the break, Ravy will tell us what's coming up in the Crap On Celebrities. Flash.
This is Woody and Rizzuto on 105.7 The Point.
The wrong song?
Yeah, it's not the theme from Flash Gordon, no.
Not even close.
All right, coming up today on the show, we have your Friday fail stories. We'll crown the headline Who's Story of the Week. Movie boners a little later on, where you'll have a chance to win your way into the advanced screening of
Captain America
Oh, boy,
Winter Soldier.
That's a big one. I'm repping 5 bones for that.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. We also have the real or fake results for you. It's the final competition between the 4 of us.
Yeah, this is it. Anybody's game still, too.
We had a 3-week deal going.
Yeah.
And it's real close. We're all within, 2 points?
I believe so.
Yep.
I think,
All
yeah.
within 2 points.
Yeah.
So who will be the final king of cans?
Man.
As far as the Woody and Riz show goes.
This is it. Last day. It was weird, like, driving in this morning. Like, this is the last trip I'll make into the radio station at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, as an employee here.
I'm not going to be coming here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Why not?
As a non-employee.
You're in town?
You don't want to just hang out, man?
You don't want to come hang out?
Yeah, I'll be here at 6.
Come on, prep for old time's sake.
Yeah, if I'm in town and, I'll come by and hang out and whatever. We could chill. We could do some, drive-by horn or something like that. But I'll be here at 6.
All right.
Or after.
Yeah.
Not 4, huh?
Not 4 o'clock.
I think the moment really hit me yesterday when the fridge left the office.
Yeah, that was weird.
The fridge you bought.
Yeah, that fridge has been to quite a few radio stations. It's held up. It's a vitamin water fridge. It's really nice.
It's a nice fridge.
Yeah.
It was a gift from them.
Yeah.
It's a nice fridge, but, got the old hand truck out yesterday.
It really is. Yeah. It's weird. I get like, I'm not like a real emotional guy, but I get like weird emotional. Like when I get rid of a car, like when when you get a new car and then you turn the old one in, like you feel kind of guilty.
Yeah.
Like as if it's a person you're leaving behind.
We had good times together.
I know. Like you assign
a lot of places.
You assign like human feelings to the car, and it's almost like you feel like you're disappointed in the
same
car.
way.
I'm sorry.
You do?
Yeah, but I have no compassion for
I'm
things.
the same way.
I should probably have compassion for.
I agree with you. I'm right there on board with you guys as well.
It's weird. It's just really. But
then you get something new and shiny.
Yeah,
and then you forget about the old car.
Right, exactly.
That's in the past.
Is that weird?
Are you going to be more emotional turning in your car to Newbold than you are today?
No. I mean, this is
different.
See, this is different. Like Riz and I became friends when
15 years ago.
When I got a job. Riz is working in the promotions department at this radio station K-Rock in New York, and I went there and I got the job and I was doing like nights or what overnights.
You were doing
I started doing overnights, and Riz, he and I had some interaction. Then he was working with the guy who was on before me as like a producer kind of role, right?
Booker, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how I got to know Riz. And then I got hired back here in St. Louis is when I started doing the show with Whipping Boy.
And we kept in touch the whole time.
The Woody and Whipping Boy show here in the afternoon. And when I was leaving on the way out the door, like Riz looked at me. Like, when you're walking through, like, the Humane Society, and the animals give you a look.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like when you're walking out the door, a puppy gives you the sad eyes.
It's the, get me out of here, look, please. And it's not even like an angry thing, like, oh, God, get me out. It's like the, please. It's like, all right, are you in trouble? Blink once for yes.
Don't.
It was almost like I was being held hostage there.
Riz wanted out of here so bad. And I got back here to St. Louis, and then eventually there was a job that opened up to do the night show, the 7 to midnight show here on the radio station. And they're like, well, we're going to start looking for somebody. I'm like, I got the guy.
Right.
You're going to love this guy. And then he ended up getting the job, which is when you came here. What year was that?
That was 03.
Yeah, 2003.
2003.
My interview here, February of 2003.
So, Riz and I have been friends since the year 2000. So 14 years now.
14 years.
We're going to be friends after this. The whole reason we did this show together is because when I was coming back here, they didn't want to fire anybody else to make room for other people that maybe I would have brought with me. So they said, look, we'd rather not let anybody else go. And I hate that. As much as there are people who I dislike, I never root for anybody to lose their job. And I certainly don't ever want to be the reason that somebody else loses their job. And I also thought it'd be a lot of fun to work with Riz. And so I'm like, this is a no-brainer. And so that's how this show happened.
Yeah, I think they moved me out of middays. I was doing 10 to 2 on the radio station. And I think they moved Donnie, who was doing weekends.
Yeah.
They moved Donnie to... Is that not true?
Donnie was doing the mornings. Donnie was just playing tunes in the morning.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved Donnie to...
Middays.
To middays.
So you guys flipped.
Yeah. And,
basically.
So
I forgot Donnie was doing mornings.
This is not a divorce.
It was the Donnie Fandango experiment.
That's right.
I didn't meet Patrico until like right before the show started because he was working in the promotions department at another radio station, and he was. I was gonna say he was hungry and eager,
young and hungry,
but no pun intended. That's that's really how it all came together. So it's just it really is like strange and bittersweet. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
listen, you're going on to new beginnings.
Yeah,
in Los Angeles,
and what we're doing, like, dude, I'm telling you, like I wouldn't have left this job for any other job. Like, there are a lot of people that call on a regular basis because of how well this show does. And, like, my track record at other radio stations of getting ratings and driving a lot of revenue to the radio station, like, I get offers a lot from different places. And this job, I've been very happy here. Happier than I've been, I think, most anywhere else. I like what we had going on. We were left alone for the most part because the show did well. Listeners are cool. I even dig the people that, talk crap and, hate on the text. I mean, to me, that's entertaining. That adds like a whole other dimension to the show. I even like that, which is crazy. So there are very few opportunities that I would even return a phone call for. But you got to understand, like, this is just such a, personally, career-wise, it's such a huge opportunity. I mean, L.A. is such a big market. It's the number one media market. And this is a chance for, and part of this deal is national syndication. That's something I've always had a curiosity about, and I've really wanted to explore. And quite frankly, this is an opportunity that doesn't really come around that often in radio.
Nobody's dissing you for taking the opportunity.
No, some people just don't get it or understand.
Don't understand,
and,
right.
and I'm just trying to say, like, if it wasn't this opportunity, I wouldn't be doing it.
And nobody blamed you. I didn't blame you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did.
No, this could be a total life-changing, retire early kind of situation, and that you have to, when those opportunities present, you have to take them.
Well, I mean, the big question to me is like, hey, are you pissed that the show's breaking up? How was the phone call when you guys discussed the dissolving of the Woody and Riz show? And I said, you know what? It's an opportunity for me.
Well, yeah. Well, there was two things. Riz had a decision on his own as well because I wanted Riz to be a part of it, and it just didn't work out. And so Riz decided that his best option
is to stay here.
Was to stay here. There was no like, you're not invited, you're not going. Like it's just the way that it's just the way that the cards played. And Riz was able to make his own decision on what he wanted to do.
Right. I have my, listen, my thing.
Right.
My decisions for not going, and Woody has his decisions for going.
Right. Exactly. And that also then turned into an opportunity for Patrico.
Yeah.
It really, the whole thing in life, and people can chalk things up to, they want to say luck or whatever. Luck is opportunity realized. I heard that a long time ago, and it makes so much sense. It's all what you do with the opportunities that you're given. And you can make your own decisions for whatever reason. For some people, some of the other stuff isn't all that important. It's just more important for them, to just live in the same town they've always lived in. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And maybe because, I got sent to boarding school when I was 15, and I've been on the move since I was 15 years old. That part doesn't bother me.
Well, not to mention we are radio people.
Yeah, but even still,
we move around.
That part
I know a lot of radio
me.
people that have never left their hometown and never will.
They're lucky.
So, and it's exciting. I mean, the new
That's
show.
Rare.
The new show is also with a group of my friends. I got Ravels here, who's going to be going with me, and then I got my friend Menace, who we've talked about on the show before, and this other guy named Greg, who was part of my show in San Francisco. And, you guys are going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. It's all good. It's exciting. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, I got Patrico, and, Corey's going to be gone next week.
Yeah, which is crazy. I don't understand how they let that happen. All the guy wants is benefits. Like, all the money they're saving with my salary and the Queen's salary over here, they can't, pony up some benefits for the...
the way this place
for the poor
is.
guy. I mean, how much could he really be making otherwise?
Well, now he's going to Fargo.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you remember back when I first started with the show, I was just part-time, and you actually, Woody, fought for me to get full-time. And you remember what a battle that was?
For over a year, this guy would have benefits.
Yeah.
No, it was 2 years of the show.
2 years!
Yeah.
Wow.
2 years.
Yeah,
and he was a full-time employee with us.
Yeah. I was putting in almost 45, 50 hours a week, but I wasn't getting benefits.
And it's not a knock on this company.
This is a great company.
I can pretty much say whatever I want at this point. What are they going to do, fire me?
Right.
No, this is...
Well, do you want to get escorted out the building again?
Whatever. That'd feel more normal than this. But, I mean, it's a great company. They're not alone in how they do this kind of stuff. It's silly, because now you got to find somebody new and train them and... all that other stuff.
I know. And again, I don't blame Corey for taking an opportunity. Just like you, I don't blame you for taking an opportunity in L.A.
No.
But again, I got Patrico and...
Patrico.
Yeah, Patrico. I mean, he is...
Yeah.
I mean, two people kind of put together weight-wise.
So,
but other than that...
A lot of people asking how we can keep in touch. Cool. The name of the station is Alt 98.7, like alternative. Alt 98.7. It's 987fm.com. Of course, social media and all that kind of stuff. Riz has his new show handle on Twitter.
Yeah, it's RIZZ Show.
Riz Show. You can follow us, The Woody Show, and everybody can keep in touch, and we can all be friends. It's all good.
Yes, you're the Woody Show at Twitter, and I'm Riz Show, R-I-Z-Z Show.
Yeah, and there's a time difference, so there's like a 2-hour delay there.
Plus, you'll be podcasting.
Everybody does. I mean, that's
I'll be
just
podcasting.
That's just how it goes. You don't have to. Nobody has to miss anything.
No, not
all
1
good.
second of either show. See, everybody's happy.
Who gets to be cake and who gets to be eat it too? Because you can have your cake and eat it too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all good.
I'll be eat it too. I'll let you be cake.
I was hoping we could be cake.
Yeah.
I want to be cake.
I want to be cake.
Woody and Rizzuto's
You may have moved up. It's still not your decision.
I just said
Riz-
what I wanted to be. I'll
Riz
let
gets
him
to
make the
call.
decision.
It's his show.
No,
It's
you're not cake.
It's the Riz show. See? Decision.
I
just
was
got
talking
made.
collectively, Riz.
It just got made.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Charter Communications. Call 1-888-GET-CHARTER. So new movies in theaters today include Noah and Sabotage, and we're going to cover them in Movie Boners, along with your chance to win passes for Captain America, Winter
No way.
Soldier.
Captain America.
We're going to have some audio with this one, Riz.
Okay.
Asians, very upset with one Mr. Stephen Colbert.
I put a clip in there for you. It's under Colbert Report. It's in the Tuesday folder. Colbert Report.
I have a clip that
you do?
I've prepared.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, in a second. So on Wednesday night's report, he was making fun of Redskins owner Daniel Snyder, who's refusing to change the name of the Redskins, but trying to make up for it by starting the Washington Redskins Original Americans Foundation. So during this bit, Stephen said that would be like him having a mascot called Ching Chong Ding Dong and starting a foundation for Asians.
The Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity to Orientals or whatever. It is a wonderful charity. Thank you.
All right, so clearly said in a way to mock.
Well, it's on the report, so clearly
It's all parody and satire.
But there was context to it.
Well, yes.
Where then people then ran with it, taking it out of context.
Yes, because he's
just
clearly making fun of the Redskin situation.
Yes, and just using the ching chong ding dong whatever, and then that's what went viral.
Just play the rest.
I will applaud my sensitivity as well. It's a wonderful charity that's already provided 3,000 of those triangle hats to Asian Americans in need. I assume there's a need because I never see them wearing those things anymore. And I owe all this sensitivity to Redskins owner Dan Snyder. So Asians, send your thank you letters to him, not me.
So then Colbert Report goes on Twitter and put out a tweet saying, I'm willing to show the Asian community that I care by introducing the Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity to Orientals or whatever. So they just put that tweet out so people that didn't see the show didn't get it in the context with which it was intended. So immediately that began the hashtag cancel Colbert. Immediately.
Yeah, 'cause that's going to happen.
I'm offended.
Oh, we are mobilizing.
You know, I got a lot of these tweets that are upset, and most of them are like white dudes.
Yeah, it's so funny.
White guilt.
You got some in there?
That's the
The
picture.
Crusaders.
So, when satire becomes as offensive and hurtful as the thing satirized, it is no longer satire.
Oh, boy.
It's simply more injustice.
Get the F out of here.
Cancel Colbert. I'm sick of my daughter's ethnicity being a punchline. It sure wasn't funny when she was mocked in kindergarten.
So you got to bring your kids into it.
Cancel
see?
Colbert.
Well, because then you can't argue with that.
You think Colbert's satire is okay? No, it's disgusting and devalues the lives of Asian and trans folks.
Yeah,
Trans. I'll throw the
folks.
trans in there, too.
I guess that's the what was the last part of it? Other people or whoever? That's the whoever.
Yeah, I guess so. And cancel Colbert because selective outrage begins where context ends. Get the f*** out of here.
Indeed.
So dumb. Everybody's offended
Yeah.
by everything.
I really am. Like, I'm offended by everybody being so offended all the time about everything.
This is my question. If you're following the Colbert Report,
don't you get it?
Shouldn't you know what the show's all about anyway? It's been on for a really long time.
Yeah.
It's complete satire.
Yes.
The show, complete.
His
From
character is
top to bottom.
satire.
Yeah, it's a character he plays.
And once again, my argument always is it's about context. If someone's going down the street going, let's get these N-words out of our neighborhood, and they're trying to run people out of their neighborhood, well, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if somebody is clearly making a joke that involves the N-word or uses the N-word in any other way, shape, or form, where they're clearly not going after somebody,
Right.
well, then just let it go.
Yeah.
They can't.
It will never happen.
It's the Crusaders.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Disgusting.
That's the thing to do.
Surprising amount of white dudes I saw that are outraged.
See, that to me is outrageous and disgusting.
Like, I had 4 tweets here.
You're outraged by the outrage.
I am.
And 3 were white dudes, and 1 was some white chick.
You know
None of them looked Asian.
Oh, just wait. You're moving to the epicenter of that.
Not so much.
California?
Yeah, I mean,
God.
in a way,
Yeah,
but not.
you are.
Yep, not so much
Not
that
Los
city.
Angeles, yeah. We lived in San
I mean,
Francisco.
okay, San Francisco.
By all accounts, not as. Yeah, dude,
Come on.
we've experienced that.
Well, come on. I mean,
I got
California
boycotted
liberal
once.
douchebags.
Dude, I got boycotted once. Our show got boycotted once, like full on like protest signs and everything because we promoted a blood drive. Not kidding.
That's right.
Oh, well,
It
because
doesn't get
gay
any worse than
men
that.
could not donate
Because
blood.
gay men and intravenous drug users could not donate their blood. Therefore,
out.
we are
They actually
promoting-
said IV drug users?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I understand the gay man thing. The homosexual thing. I get it.
Why?
No, I
Don't they
get
test the
why.
blood? I mean,
no, I get
no,
why
he gets
they're
why
protesting.
they're mad.
Okay.
But not the IV drug user thing. Why would you protest that? That makes sense.
Because you should take blood from anybody. You shouldn't discriminate against anybody.
Okay, so needle sharers. They have feelings too?
It's the
They
dumbest
should be
thing.
allowed to
It
give
was a
blood.
Red Cross blood drive.
Ugh.
It was so stupid. We were just trying to help them out. It wasn't even like a station sponsored thing. We were just trying to help them out, and like we got roped into this like whole controversy over it.
So dumb.
Oh my
Good
god, it was so
times.
obnoxious.
Good times. Speaking of Los Angeles, there is a crazy story from there involving actor Zac Efron and his bodyguard. They got in a fight with some homeless people on Skid Row early in the morning last weekend. Zac got punched in the face, but is okay. Was apparently using a vodka bottle as a weapon. Cops had to break it up. So, what was Zac Efron doing on Skid
Wait,
Row
the bum
in the
used
first
a-
place?
The
What's that?
homeless guy used a vodka bottle?
Zac
as a-
Efron was using the vodka bottle. People are speculating that he was looking for drugs. He's been in rehab twice already for cocaine.
Why else would he be down there?
Zach's story is the car ran out of gas.
Oh, sure.
We're just driving through Skid Row,
just
and we
hanging
ran
out,
out
man.
of gas. The fight, they claim, started while they were waiting for a tow truck. And believe it or not, the bodyguard that he employs agrees with Zach. He says Zach is a hero. They were attacked, and one of the homeless guys came after them with a spear. That's why the vodka bottle.
That's completely racist.
Defending
What?
themselves
I was gonna
against
say,
a spear.
And where does a homeless guy
Spear.
get like a spear?
And now I'm racist, assuming the homeless guy's black.
You certainly are.
We went
You
full
certainly
circle there.
Oh, jeez.
Police are still investigating. This weekend on television, Saturday Night Live is back. Host Louis C.K. and musical guest is Sam Smith. On Sunday, Shameless and House of Lies are on Showtime. Cosmos is on Fox, and it's the season finale of The Walking Dead. Creator Robert Kirkman says it will, quote, shock people, and that fans are in for a rough summer. So don't forget to follow that up with Talking Dead as well on AMC.
All right, your crappy birthdays. These are all the celebrities celebrating a birthday this weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. You got Stephanie Gaga, a.k.a. Lady Gaga. We just call her Stephanie around here. Because, she's
Because
all
we're
about...
close personal friends.
No,
I
'cause
thought you had a new appreciation for her.
Because she's all about keeping it real. She just is who she is. Well, bitch, your name is Stephanie, not Lady Gaga.
I thought you had a new appreciation for her.
Yeah, you liked her
More.
on that Howard
She
interview.
was on Stern.
Yeah, no, more after that. But still, it's like now you're getting puked on stage. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Let's
You
okay.
just
go.
don't understand the art.
Yeah, that was
well,
totally artistic.
If that's the case, then
It's a metaphor
no,
for
I
something.
don't. She's 28. She could actually sing.
She can, and
She
play
has.
the piano.
She has
Yeah.
talent. I don't think that's the thing. Like she has legitimate talent. I don't think she needs to resort to being puked on stage.
Well, it's like cheap stunts.
Puked on. Yeah, right. Just like or showing up. At the Grammys in an egg.
Yeah.
In birth.
Oh, being reborn, that's what it is? You didn't get that?
Yeah, like you have legit
It's
talent. It's
artistic.
the people who really can't sing or have no other legit talent that need to resort to stuff like that.
Right.
Kate Gosselin is. How's that for a backhanded compliment?
Was there a compliment in there?
No, I said she's talented. No, I said
fact
she's
that she has
talented.
talent.
Yeah, it's like you don't sweat much for a fat chick.
There you go.
Kate Gosselin is 39. Vince Vaughn's 44. Perry Farrell is 55. Scott Wilson, who's Herschel from The Walking Dead, 72 years old. Celine Dion is 46. Donna D'Errico is 46 as well. Ian Ziering is 50. MC Hammer is 52. Eric Clapton is 69. And Warren Beatty, master swordsman.
Yes, absolutely.
Warren Beatty, much respect, 77 years old.
Although he's been married to Annette
He
Bening
has
for
them
many years.
Many
What does
years.
that mean?
that
He's
he
Warren
used
Beatty.
to be
He's
a
settled
vagina
down.
slayer.
He probably can do whatever he wants to do. It's like, Gene Simmons. Like, he's not.
Oh.
They're not technically married, right?
No,
No, they
they're
got
married.
married.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They're legit married.
Shannon Tweed.
Your porno birthday is being brought to you by Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. Visit them online at Patricia's with an S, storeswithan S.com. Today's porno birthday is April Flowers. And today's birthday girl, she's given more rides than a city bus in 298 fine films, including Third Eye, Clam Smackers, Want to See Me Pee,
Sure.
Dead Men Don't Wear Rubbers, which I think is actually probably the polar opposite.
Dead men do wear rubbers?
I wouldn't think dead men would have any need for rubbers.
Yeah, they don't need them.
Oh, no, never mind. I read that wrong. My bad, everybody. My apologies. The BJ Adventures of Dr. Fellatio, Hot Bods and Tailpipe, Volume 16, Down the Hatch, Volume 1, and who can forget her unforgettable role in Lesbian Pea Party?
That's a good one.
It's classic.
That
Everybody
sounds like
had
a
a good
great time. April Flowers is 36 years old, and that's your porno birthday being brought to you by Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. Your crappy birthdays, and that is your crap on celebrity.
Woody and Rizzuto. Now, here's traffic.
All right, 6:50 Friday morning. Here is another look at the traffic and weather with Patrico.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
All right, we'll take a quick break. After the break, another favorite war moment. And I tell you what, the request for this one, off the charts. People want to hear this. When we told the bikers versus hippie story. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be right after the break.
You're listening to the Woody and Rizzuto podcast, powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com. The Woody and Rizzuto podcast is powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com. Woody and Rizzuto on 105.7 The Point.
All right, we got your Friday fail stories coming up in a couple of minutes for you. Ravy's got movie boners. We'll crown the headline Who's Story of the Week. You got some chances to win some tickets for the Blues. Also some Beale Street Festival tickets. 3-day passes for that. May 2nd through the 4th in downtown Memphis. Right now, another classic war moment. This is from, what did we say, January 22nd, 2010.
That is correct.
A lot of requests for this one. I forgot about this. This was hilarious. This was when we told the bikers versus hippie story. Remember this? Again, from January 22nd, 2010.
Our favorite story of the day.
Without a doubt.
Over the weekend, a bunch of animal rights activists decided they were going to protest the use of leather at, of all things, a motorcycle rally in Pennsylvania.
See, who thought that'd be a good idea?
Right.
Strike one.
Now, here's what I'll say.
Just wait till you hear this.
If only there had been some way to predict what might have happened. Because, you know, bikers are usually such cordial fellows. So apparently the activists all showed up in a Volkswagen van and started calling the bikers murderers. Then they hurled balloons filled at the bikers that were filled with this red-dyed water.
Now, I'm sure the bikers took kindly to that.
Oh, yeah.
Long story short, one animal rights activist says the bikers used him as a toilet. Peeing on him, calling him latrine because he's French.
No.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
Another says a biker forced him to ride on the back of his bike all day because his old lady was out of town.
I'm gonna make you my bitch.
He had a T-shirt that said on the back, "If you can read this, the bitch fell off."
The hippie fell off if you can read this.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
He's abused the hell out of him.
It gets better. So far we have one who got used as a toilet. They called him latrine because he's French. Another who was forced to ride on the back of the other guy's bike all day because his old lady was out of town. Others say they were forced to eat burgers and hot dogs under duress.
Oh, poor things.
And wait for it. And those who resisted were held down while several of the bikers farted on their heads. The article technically said broke wind.
I'm crying.
I took license there. A few hours later, 2 of the activists were found duct taped inside the dumpster of a fast food restaurant. 3 others are still missing.
Now, mind you,
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
I thought it was a good idea to go tell the bikers that leather's evil.
They held them
murderers.
hostage.
And use them as toilets. Now, according to one of the organizers, the protest was meant to, quote, show them our outrage at their wanton use of leather in their clothing and motorbike seats. The hippie continues. In fact, motorcycle gangs are one of the biggest abusers of wearing leather, and we decided it was high time that we let them know that we disagree with them using it and that they should stop. But something just went wrong. Something just went horribly, horribly wrong. End quote.
Clearly, the bikers got the message.
Unclear whether any charges will be filed. Now, there is a picture that one of the bikers took and posted on one of the blogs, like, hey, check out what we did to these hippies. And we have the picture that we're going to post up on our blog, 1057thepoint.com.
I can't wait to see this.
/war. It's a picture of one of the hippies duct taped to a tree.
Like a mummy. Like a mummy duct taped to a tree. Hippie.
Woody and Rizzuto on 1057 The Point.
Friday Fail Stories! Friday Fail Stories. All these schmucks had something in common. They thought they had the perfect plan, but somewhere along the line it went from being a great idea to one big stinking, mega, uber, ultra.
Failed. That is the voice of an angel. I can't even make eye contact with you right now.
Your voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
It's like bad pizza. I'll eat it, but it's not great.
Oh, let him go out on top!
Yeah, no.
Let him go out on top!
Whoa!
He's not going anywhere. He's not going out.
Come on!
Nicely done, Riz.
That was good. That was good.
I loved it. I loved it.
Thank you.
I was like giving you a hard time.
I thought I nailed it. I actually was practicing.
Yeah, of course.
Well done.
Warmed up the pipes before we got on the before we got on the air this morning.
Made the decision not to smoke a cigarette in the
right.
last commercial break, so he'd be nice and fresh.
That's right.
Yep.
A+.
All right, here you go. Your Friday fail stories, and this is awesome. So a woman in Florida uploaded a video of this. Hoosier in a pickup truck. He was tailgating her, so he pulls up next to this woman, flips her off, and because I guess he thought she was driving too slow.
You should see this guy too. He's like this big pickup truck, and he's going. With the middle finger, if you.
So we'll put the video of this up on the blog. You got to see this.
It's great because he really thinks he's winning.
Oh, he does.
So he keeps pulling up next to her, cursing at her, flipping her off. But right afterwards, he lost control and crashed right into a tree. And in the video, you could hear the woman start laughing.
This is so great. Because this is like, okay, so as somebody who everybody's had that experience where you're the one who, whether intentionally or otherwise, like you screwed somebody up or
you've cut somebody off.
Yeah,
or...
like you weren't paying attention. Like, oh, hey, and you give them the wave. Hey, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Whatever.
The courtesy wave.
And the person flips you off. And whether you deserved it or not, you've been in that situation. Now, everybody has also been in the situation where some a-hole was completely in the wrong. You weren't doing anything wrong, and they're flipping you off. And you're like, you know what? F you. And then you have that thing in your head like, oh, dude, I hope there's a cop ahead.
Oh, I say it all the time. I hope he flips into a ditch and catches fire.
Or that.
Well, here's the audio. Here's the audio of this
but
this
it actually
video.
happened to this woman. She lived the dream.
It's him crashing.
That's what you get. On video, buddy.
Yeah.
And she just kept driving.
She sure did.
Because like he did the whole thing where he went around her, like passed her on the right, and then tried to cut over.
Yep.
Back
And he
into the
lost
left
control,
lane, like
and
try to cut her off, like cut back in front of her.
And you can see him starting to fishtail.
That's the back end went out, and then back over to the left, and then
A-hole.
spin back out to the right. There goes the wheel off into the center divide of the road, crash into the tree. Dumbass.
It showed up in my Facebook timeline yesterday. It was
So
titled
great.
Karma versus Road Rage.
That is so great.
Yeah.
We'll
Karma
post on,
wins.
we'll post on the blog.
A dude in Hawaii was driving his super sweet Ford F-150 behind a golf course along a beach until a wave pulled the truck out into the surf.
Oh, boy.
It took 3 tow companies
Whoops.
to pull the truck from the ocean.
Fail.
And he was arrested for DUI.
Yeah.
Fail. A guy in Nebraska currently doing 2 to 4 years in prison for shoplifting was part of the work release program. One day he gets an idea. Instead of going back to jail after work, he convinced his girlfriend to pick him up, and he escaped. During their getaway, they got into a fight, so she pulled over, kicked his ass out. He was rearrested, charged with escaping. She was arrested, too, for aiding and abetting.
Yeah.
Fail.
Funny.
This one, okay, a couple of thieves rolled the guy for $40 and his keys. Then they jumped into a van and sped off. Now, the cops were able to catch up with them quickly because the getaway driver had no legs.
Oh.
He was missing both legs from the knees down and had a special rig that lets him, run the gas and brake from the steering wheel.
Right.
Not the ideal getaway vehicle, and they were all arrested and taken to fail jail.
Yeah, well,
All right.
Fail.
that's a thing.
You imagine hopping in the car, you look down, there's no pedals, you're like, what the hell?
That's great.
This guy named Bill Donahue, he's the head of the Catholic League, and this guy is super anti-gay.
Okay.
Well, last week he revealed he was applying to march in New York's Gay Pride Parade, although the plan was actually to get rejected. It's because every year there's a big thing about gays not being allowed to march in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City. And Donahue wants to point out that the parade organizers don't have to involve groups that don't agree with them. So his plan was to put organizers in the Gay Pride Parade in the same situation. Then he would, call them hypocrites for complaining about discrimination. Only problem is they accepted his application.
Oops.
Yeah.
Failed.
And said they'd be really happy to have him take part in this year's Gay Pride Parade. But obviously,
Not going to be there.
he doesn't really want to be involved. So.
What?
He's come up with a pretty weak excuse not to. He claims that mandatory meetings about the parade are actually, quote, gay training sessions.
Oh, yes.
Well.
Of course.
And since he won't go to them, they won't let him march. But basically, his plan backfired again.
Yep. Add him to the long line
Fail.
of preachers for whatever reason, just can't leave well enough alone.
I'll tell you what, though,
you
that
don't
guy
have to be for
wields
it.
a lot of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, head of the what?
The Catholic League.
Yeah.
A lot of influence.
Last week, this guy in Kansas was staying at a Howard Johnson Express, a Hojo Express, if you would. Yeah, I got the orange roof. And around 11 o'clock, he ordered a naked massage from a woman named Brittany.
Okay.
Old guys need theirs.
She shows up. He pays her in advance. Then she got naked. And once she'd stripped down, apparently the guy did not like her body, so he asked for a refund.
Oh, no.
But she wouldn't give him the money back, and they got into an argument. Then she called in her boyfriend for reinforcements. He threatened to beat up the guy, so they took off, left his money behind. Now, if this happened to you or I, we'd probably never speak of it again, right?
No, you keep your mouth
And
shut.
just chalk it up to a loss. But
Yep.
this a-hole, nope, he filed a police report, which is how we know about this story. But as far as we know, no arrests have been made, but we're not sure how much he paid for the massage. But then,
Yeah, what does it matter?
Failed.
That always cracks me up. The guys that call the police. They're like, "This hooker ran off with my weed and my money and didn't give me any services." Like, sir, you do realize getting a hooker is illegal? It's like, what?
it is.
Yeah, you get dealers that call the cops all the
Oh,
time.
yeah. Drug deal gone bad.
We didn't do sex. She stole my money.
This guy stole my weed.
A woman in Florida was on the run from the cops for, a long time, 18 years. She was convicted of, payroll check fraud in Kansas City, and before sentencing, she bounced. Gone off the grid.
Right.
She got herself a fake birth certificate, created a brand new life for herself.
Like I would like okay, so like these people who go and they do that kind of stuff, a lot of these people are dumb because they do this in the first place. But like, would you know where to go for a fake birth certificate?
No.
Nope.
Or to get like fake IDs.
Social security card.
I mean, I'm not talking
fake
about
passport.
Yeah, like legit ones, not just like you're trying to buy beer from 7-Eleven like we had as teenagers. I'm talking about.
You got to find a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, like how do you find those people?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I would just assume everything that you would like if you Google searched it, it would be like a trap.
Yeah, and the FBI is knocking on your door.
Yeah.
So she went from fugitive Michelle Singleton to Catherine Harris. Now, eventually, time runs out for everybody, and everybody gets caught sooner or later. Now, somebody saw a picture of her on a wanted list and turned her in. Now, cops show up at her house, and she said she had no idea who this Michelle woman was. She was Catherine. She was a bit nervous when she was reaching for her fake birth certificate to give to the cops. Her hands were shaking, and as she handed the document over, something fell. It was her real birth certificate and her old Social Security card.
Failed.
See, why would you be
the ones with her real name on it, busted.
Hilarious.
Like, why carry that around, though?
I don't know, but by the way, she was days away from selling her boat and moving to the Dominican Republic.
How jealous are you? She had
Very
a boat.
jealous.
Dude, she was living on that boat. It was a houseboat.
Oh, it was a houseboat.
Yeah,
nice.
she was living
who is
on that
living
boat.
the dream?
Is that the dream?
Catherine Harris, a.k.a. Michelle Singleton. And finally here for your Friday Fail Stories. Cops in Illinois pulled over this woman for talking on her cell phone. And she she told the cop that she was talking to her mother, who was at home having a heart attack.
What?
Turns out there's a new law in Illinois that says you can talk on your phone while you're driving, but as long as there's like a medical emergency.
Oh, sure.
So the cop let her go. But then he decided to help out by sending an ambulance to the mom's house. And when they got there, they found out she was fine and hadn't even talked to her daughter that day. So now instead of just getting the $75 ticket, she's facing charges for obstructing an officer and disorderly conduct. How'd that work out?
Yeah, not so much.
Failed.
And that's your Friday Fail Stories.
Woody and Rizzuto.
Now, here's traffic.
7:20 Friday morning. Another look at the traffic and weather with Patrico.
He's a tight ass! He's a sadist!
All right, we're going to take a quick break. After the break, another classic war moment. One of the most requested, if not the most requested war moment. It's the epic Chris and Ashley call.
Oh, yeah. Ever since we started playing these bits back on Monday.
This is the one that's
Every
been
day,
getting-
I think that's been the top request.
So that's coming up right after the break.
This is Woody and Rizzuto on 105.7 The Point.
All right, welcome back to the last Woody and Riz show. That's it after today. The Rizzuto show begins on Monday. Who's sad? I mean, kind of bittersweet, the whole thing.
It really is.
It's bittersweet. That's a good way to describe it.
I agree with you there. It's one of those things where like everybody's excited for the upcoming opportunities, but you can't forget about the past.
No, it's not that. It's just weird. You know what I mean?
It's
just
very weird.
Yeah, like I think was it Ravi earlier that said like this doesn't normally happen in radio or really any other business. Like once somebody announces that they're taking another job, it's usually not necessarily picked up by the back of the shirt and thrown out, but
90% of the time in
you
radio.
got till Friday.
Yeah.
90% of the time in radio, you don't get a goodbye.
Right.
No.
Our last job in San Francisco, I was fired over the phone. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, the
Fired
first time
over
you
the
were fired
phone.
from here, you were physically removed from the building.
Yeah. Well, that was.
I remember
that was
having-
ridiculous on many levels.
And I remember having to, because we had Thanksgiving.
At the
our,
Riz house,
our
yeah.
two families, had Thanksgiving together. And I remember that evening sneaking back into this building so you could get some of your stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, I was told that I can come back with you after hours, like at a certain day and time,
And it was Thanksgiving?
Well, at the time, like the station was getting blown up by listeners, and the news picked up the story.
That's right.
I mean, it was.
I remember
it was a slow
these
news day.
stories,
Apparently,
yeah.
It was pretty crazy. But I mean, this time it's just everybody's been cool. It's just weird, like especially today, knowing that today's the last day. Like you're saying goodbye to everybody. I mean, we'll be in town pretty often. I'll get to see everybody, come by and visit and everything else. Obviously, like I said, with Riz and I being friends, I mean, Riz and I will talk all the time, and hopefully you'll be able to make some trips out to L.A.
Right.
I'll certainly be making trips here.
I love Los Angeles.
I mean, my wife's family is all here, so we'll be here quite often. So it's not like a goodbye forever. It's just strange. That's all. It's on many levels, professionally, personally.
And this has been such a long build-up.
Yeah.
I mean, 60 days since we made the announcement of the Woody and Riz show going away and you going to Los Angeles with Ravy.
And
man, that went so quick.
And I like to say I'm very appreciative of the company allowing me to hang in. I mean, I think it's a great show of faith and respect on both sides. They didn't have to do that.
No, this is a very good company.
I would have understood, but I mean, everybody here has been really great, and I'm appreciative and thankful, and it's been a lot of fun. And look, we've all made money, and we've all had a great time doing this, and there are a lot worse jobs out there.
I will tell you, in the 4.5 years of doing
fortunate.
this radio show, I mean, I was doing nights on this radio station. I did afternoons for a hot minute. I did middays for a couple years. But doing mornings here,
I remember telling you, like, right before we started the show, I said, you better get ready to experience something like you've never experienced before, because it's so different.
There's been some crazy, crazy stuff that's happened. Whether it be a girl coming in the studio who's willing to eat her own mess. There's been glory hole challenges. There's been all the hot shots events. There's been, all the suck it stops that we did for 2 years.
It's just different. There's a difference between really doing any other, being part of this show and then doing really any other shift on the radio station.
Oh, night and
There's a
day.
difference between being a DJ and then doing a show like this.
But some of the great moments on air we've been playing back for you this past week. And this would be, I mean, would you agree this would be one of the most requested, if not the most requested thing that
Easily.
people have wanted to hear?
And not just now. I mean, every time that we're out, this is one of the things that we hear about the most as far as like the things that people remember or have heard about. People that weren't even listeners to the show, they heard about it through somebody else. The Chris and Ashley phone call.
This is Valentine's Day 2011.
No one likes a cheater.
Nobody
Chris
likes a cheater.
And Ashley.
Valentine's Day is on Sunday, and we have a whole bunch of stuff here for you. We will start with the very first thing about how many guys don't even know when Valentine's Day is.
How could that be? I just don't get that.
I have no idea. But
hey, Wood, there's a guy on line one where I don't want him to hang up, but I think you might be interested in this.
Does it have to do with Valentine's Day, or are you just like derailing the segment?
No, dude. It has to do with Valentine's Day, but I think you might want to take line one.
Right. Hold on.
Go to line one.
Hey, Chris, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
What up?
What's up, dude?
So I got a nice little Valentine's Day surprise this last week. So I've been planning on proposing to my girlfriend, and I found out this last week that she's been cheating on me.
Ah, bitch be tripping.
Well,
how'd you find out?
She has. It was actually a really embarrassing way. Like, two of my good friends saw her out. I didn't believe them at first. They were like, no, we saw her out. There's this guy that she's best friends with named Eric, and she's always hanging out with him, and she's always like, oh, no, we're just friends. And then two of my friends saw them out, and I didn't really believe it. Then two other friends came to me, and they said that they also saw her out with
It's
Eric.
like, no guy is a friend with a chick.
It's like the Biz Marquee song, just a friend.
Yeah, right.
You know the guy wants to bang her.
Yeah, like maybe girls are capable of having this kind of relationship with a guy that's all platonic and junk, but guys aren't. Guys are in it to win it. So, so hold on. So they saw him out, but just because they're hanging out, like have they been friends for a long time, or?
Well, they've been friends for a really long time, but it wasn't just hanging out. I mean,
but how do you know? That's what I'm saying. Like, you saw them out.
Four different people saw them, and it wasn't just the two of them hanging out, just having a beer, like a laugh. Like it was clearly something was going down. They saw them kissing. They saw them kissing when they went to their car and say goodbye. And it wasn't just like a peck on the cheek. Like, I'm not a jealous guy. I'm not like somebody like, she hugs her friend. I'm not going to freak out. But this was clearly not that,
How long you been with this chick?
5 years.
And when were you going to propose?
On Sunday, on Valentine's Day.
So now, does she know that you know?
She knows that I know because she has a friend. Her friend Melissa came to me and she said, listen, she knows she found the ring. She knows you're going to propose to her.
So she know. Okay, so she Okay, so she's expecting that you're going to propose on Sunday, but she doesn't know that you know about, what's the guy's name? The friend?
No, Eric.
Eric. She doesn't know that you know about Eric.
Yeah.
So
Now,
So-
was Eric a friend with her?
Like before you
guys kind of
started
hooked
dating?
up?
Yeah, he was. So, I mean,
That
I don't
sucks,
know how
man.
long this is going on. I mean,
I
this might be something that, this might have been going on beforehand, and now she's with me, and then who knows?
Right.
It could be even longer than 5 years.
Listen, we all know the bitches are the devil, blood. And we've been telling you listen to the show on a regular basis?
I do, and that's actually why I called in, because...
Gypsies and shysters and bitches be tripping.
Yeah. So I just I wanted to give her a little special early Valentine's Day gift, and I wanted to basically, I mean, if you guys are cool with it, basically break up with her on air.
Can we legally do that?
I mean, I've heard you guys do that sort of stuff before, like with
the guy we busted cheating, the flowers thing.
Yeah, exactly, the flowers.
That was a while ago.
So, yeah.
What? So why don't you just dump her on Sunday, like on Valentine's? Because is that when she's expecting you to propose?
Dude, we've been seeing each other for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
She goes and she's cheating on me for who knows how long. I feel like there needs to be some sort of recourse, or at least some like embarrassment. Who knows?
How you want to shame her?
Like a scarlet letter.
Bitch be tripping.
All right. Well, we got in so much trouble for the last one because apparently, well, I think we did last time, didn't we? We told, what's his name? What was that guy? Jake? We told him that he was on the air. We're like, hey, it's Woody and Riz. We got in trouble because apparently we didn't tell them.
Did we say that, though? I think we said it after we had him on the air.
Yeah. Does she listen to the show?
She's like a big country music fan, so I don't think so.
Oh, God. She's probably listening to Cornbread.
Yeah.
She listens. Is she a breadhead? She listens to Cornbread?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you know what? There would be no country without the listening. C word.
Right.
Getting it. All right. What the hell, man? I don't care.
573 texting and do it, pussy.
Hey, you know what? I think we should do it almost to just be fair, because last time it was wasn't it a girl? It was a girl busting a dude. So now it's a dude busting a girl.
We could always give her a drive-by whoring.
Yeah. Would you rather a drive-by whoring, or should we call her?
No, I want to call her.
Oof.
All right, man. Okay.
You want to do it?
Yeah. What the hell? You know what? I think we just do it and ask for forgiveness as opposed to permission. That's fine with me.
Ask her forgiveness? Hell no.
No. Dude, we got in trouble with the powers that be here because I guess there's like some kind of FCC thing. I just have to make sure that we tell her that she is live on the radio.
All right, we'll work it out.
Because remember there was that story, there was like somebody like on Maury or something where they were kind of ambushed.
Yeah.
And then I think the person killed themselves or something, and then the family turned around and sued.
Yeah, that was true.
Like I don't know if it was Maury or,
no, it was some chick. Some chick who had a talk show.
Yeah. All right, well, hold on, Chris. Hang on 1 second, okay?
All right.
Patrico's got to get her phone number.
Okay.
You know where we can reach her right now?
Yeah. I'll give
All
you
right.
a cell.
And you're sure that she doesn't listen to this show?
No, I mean, it would really surprise me if she did. So.
All right. Because otherwise, just take the whole surprise away and we're wasting our time. All right, Chris.
Well, you know it's surprising.
Hang on, man.
That everybody doesn't listen to us.
Yeah, that is surprising. Hang on 1 second. All right, there's Chris.
618 texting and do it. I want to kick her ass. I hope she cries.
We're just going to ruin somebody's life. You know what, though? She ruined her own life. It's like the last guy. All right?
Yeah, we're not down
It's
with
her own
cheating.
fault. Just a friend. Please. See, you can't trust bitches with this whole, because guys want to bang you, and then if they catch you at a vulnerable moment for whatever reason, it's on. You're at least going to make out with the guy. You know you are, no matter how strong you say you are.
Is Chris
Gypsies
on hold?
and shysters. Yeah, he's there. All right, let's, Patrico, get the girl's number.
Jenny Jones was the chick that the...
oh, yeah, Jenny Jones.
The guy killed
Hey, Chris,
himself.
what's her name?
Ashley.
All right, hang on. Get Ashley's number for us. We got to take a quick break because otherwise we're going to be way behind here.
So let's devise a plan then during the break.
Well, we'll call her after the break, and Chris will dump her live
Put on the air. 636 says, tell us you want a contest like a Hawaiian vacation. We kind of did that already.
I think I have an idea. I could just tell her. Well, I don't want to say just in case she is listening. Maybe we could throw her off. All right, we'll do this after the break. We got to talk to Donnie Fandango too. He's live at the Hardee's 55 in Butler Hill, and then we'll do this whole Chris Ashley thing after the break here on the
Woody and Rizzuto.
All right, it's Woody and Riz, and right before the break, we were going into our Valentine's Day segment. We had some other stuff planned, but screw that, buddy.
Chris called in.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get Chris back on the line. Hey, Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I'm going to recap quickly for everybody who's just tuning in. So Chris called us up, said that he had an initial plan to propose to his girlfriend on Sunday, on Valentine's Day. Now, how long you guys been together?
5 years.
5 years. All right, so she's thoroughly expecting it. Now, he's been hearing from some of her friends. I guess she found the ring at some point. So she's been going around saying that
telling all her friends, and
this is the weekend. This is the
he's
weekend.
Gonna propose.
Right. Doing, it's what girls do. They get excited about it when they think it's coming.
Oh, especially on Valentine's Day.
Now, here's the thing. Chris also found out that she's been seen out in town with this guy who she's always claimed was her friend. Just a friend. This guy named Eric, right?
Yep.
Now, I had asked Chris how he knew that there was something actually going on. I mean, having coffee or a meal with somebody is not necessarily cheating, but apparently they were seen making out and doing other things. So that's enough. Hey, whatever. If that's your line, like some people go, oh, listen, it's just a kiss. We've been getting, some people on the text saying, oh, it's not a big deal. This guy's freaking out over a kiss. But, I mean, listen, cheating's cheating. Whatever you define in your relationship is cheating. Like, I'd be pissed if my wife was making out.
A kiss is enough to set me off.
With some other dude. So
I suggested a drive-by whoring, but apparently that's not good enough.
No, so Chris, I guess, was going to dump her on Sunday, but then he thought, hey, how can I really crush this bitch's soul? Let's call Woody and Riz, and then maybe I could dump her live on the air. So you just keep in mind, Chris, I do have to let her know that she is live on the air. So, I mean, hopefully this works out and she doesn't get to, I think I have an idea on how to keep her on the line so she won't freak out. I can't just say, hey, Chris wants to talk to you.
No, well, there are a couple people also texting in with their suggestions as well.
I got ideas. All right, so Chris, are you ready?
Sure.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes,
You may be going down a dark path, Chris.
Okay, I'm just saying 5 years is a long time, and like are you sure you want to dump her?
Yeah, I'm positive that I want to dump her.
All right. Well, here, hang on. Don't say anything, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna call her right now.
Mm-hmm. Meow. You got this?
Remember, Chris, don't say anything.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ashley?
Yeah, this is Ashley.
Ashley, it's Woody and Riz from 105.7 The Point. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
How the hell are you? You sound confused. Are you okay? By the way, before we go any further, we are live on the radio right now.
You're kidding.
No, we are on the air. Are you a listener of their show? You know our show?
Well, I know your show. I can't say I'm a listener. My boyfriend's a big fan of yours, but I'm not a listener myself. Do you know what I mean? So
you don't listen?
Yeah, well, she's a woman. She doesn't listen, of course.
That's true.
Well, she doesn't listen in general, and then she doesn't listen to the show. All right, well, Ashley, listen, Valentine's Day is on Sunday. And here's the deal. We're doing a segment on the show this morning about the most creative ways to propose to your wife or girlfriend. Now, we had another one of your friends call in. Do you have a friend named Melissa?
I do have a friend named Melissa.
Melissa called in and told us that you are getting engaged this weekend. Now, how do you know this for sure?
Okay, first of all, I can't believe she called and told you that because I told her under strict confidence. But, well, I've been with my boyfriend for about 5 years now, and, that's not the only reason. I kind of stumbled across a ring.
All right, so you were snooping.
Of course she was.
All right, now that's not important. That's not the reason that we want to talk to you this morning.
Gypsies and shysters.
Right. I mean, they all snoop, but here's the thing. That's not the reason we're calling. We're calling because we're doing a segment on the most creative ways to propose. So we figured that if your boyfriend is listening, maybe he can get some ideas on what would be the ultimate proposal. Like to you, like what would be the ultimate proposal? Like not like a scoreboard thing, right? That's kind of
Oh no.
Or a ring and a glass of champagne at dinner or in your dessert, right?
No, because then it gets messed up. Like, who wants a ring with cake all over it or mousse or whatever, right?
Right.
No, I have to say that my tastes are pretty simple. I mean, I guess it.
Like, how would the evening go? Would it be during the day or at night?
Oh, definitely at night. Definitely at night, because that's just more romantic.
Like a down on one knee kind of thing.
Yeah, how's the evening go? Do you go to dinner first to get a nice dinner, or are you guys just like going to like a favorite kind of hole in the wall Chinese place?
I mean, that's not even so much. I think like dinner happens before, yeah, for sure. But where isn't maybe as important. I mean, hopefully there's some candlelight and it's like a nice place. But I couldn't bear a public proposal. I don't know why, even though I know I want to be with him forevermore.
So you're not into like the get down on one knee thing in front of the whole restaurant and everybody claps?
But not in a public place just because I don't know why.
Are you sure?
Private.
Are you sure? I mean, would you say? Let me ask you. Would you say no if it happened that way?
No, God no. But I get embarrassed. Like that sort of for me is embarrassing. So a really beautiful dinner and then some moment on the way home or when we're alone together.
Ashley.
Yeah.
We have a surprise for you this morning. On the line with us right now is Ashley's boyfriend, Chris. Chris, welcome to the show.
Oh, my God.
And Chris has something he would like to ask you. Chris, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, Ashley, we've been together for, 5 years now, and I've really loved you with all of my heart, and, I dreamed of spending the rest of my life with you, and I saw kids, I saw a future, and I felt that way since the day I met you. I guess I just have one thing to ask you then. How long would it take for you to move all of your...
I need to take a deep breath here. Can I just have a second to take a deep breath?
Yeah, please take a deep breath.
I'm kind of freaking out.
Hey, Ashley, you're on the air right now. You're live, right?
I know, you told me that.
She's getting the vapors.
Yeah, and this is a very public thing right now. Are you still okay with it? You just said that you wouldn't want a big public spectacle.
Well, I'm going to take it. I'll take it however it comes.
Yes, you will.
Well, why don't you just take a deep breath and just take a deep breath here, and just let me finish, all right?
All right.
I guess the big question here that I want to ask you, Ashley, is how long will it take for you to get all your crap out of my house?
What?
Ashley?
Ashley, are you there?
Is this some kind of joke?
No, it's not a joke. How long will it take you? Because you got until Sunday.
Ashley, are you there?
I don't understand what is going on right now.
He's dumping.
You don't understand?
Ashley, he's dumping you.
Hey, why don't you answer a few more questions, Ash? Seen out twice this week, twice with Eric. What's that about?
Who's Eric, Ashley?
He's a good friend of mine from forever ago.
Okay, when you say good friend, I just want to be really clear here. When you say good friend, does that mean making out in the corner at a bar? Which is pretty brazen, You go to a bar and you're cheating with somebody who you've been with for 5 years. You would think you would go to like some private location. Go to his apartment at least.
What? I don't
My
even
friend saw you.
About.
Hello, Ashley.
Ashley, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what do you have to say?
So, Eric, I'm sorry. Ashley, you've never screwed around with this Eric guy. This guy's just your friend.
Well, yeah, we're just...
Right there, the hesitation.
Yeah.
There should be no hesitation.
Right. Ashley, have you ever done anything that... let's put it this way. Have you ever done anything with Eric that you wouldn't do right in front of Chris's face?
Well...
Yes or no?
I made a couple mistakes.
Screw you, Ashley. Screw you. Answer the stupid question.
I'm answering the stupid question, okay? I said I made a couple mistakes a few months ago, and I've always known that you're the one I want to be with, and I realized it was a mistake, and I stopped it right away.
why last week people saw you?
He was trying to bring that back around again, and I told him that it can't happen because I love you.
Hold on. No, wait, hold on. Ashley, let me ask you a question.
I hear it was happening.
Ashley, let me ask you a question. So he said it happened like last week that you guys were making out. Did you find the ring and know that Chris was going to propose to you before or after? Like, did you find the ring before or after you were making out with this Eric guy? Before or after?
I met with him to tell him that if he kept trying to keep it going, I could never see him again.
Bitch be tripping.
He's making fun of me, and I'm like trying to keep my life together. What kind of people are you?
You cheated. You cheated.
What kind of people are we?
You
what
cheated.
Kind of people are we?
Ashley, happy Valentine's Day, baby.
I hate you.
Yeah, well, you weren't
Enjoy
listening
packing up
anyway.
your
You
crap
weren't
on
even
Sunday.
a listener. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, she hung up. Chris, are you okay, buddy?
Well, I don't know if I'm okay, but I'm glad that I know now.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you knew anyway. Just, God, how long have you guys been living together?
It's about 3 years, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm sorry
And
it
it's
turned
all
out this way.
come to an end.
What have we learned? You can't trust any time a woman says that the guy is a friend, because the guy certainly wants to make it more.
I've heard this before. An emotional friend.
Chris, do you have any regrets? You feel? You're okay.
I'm going to be fine. No,
right.
no regrets.
I just want to make sure.
No, I'm glad that I know.
To be honest, I was a little hesitant, man, because.
Well, maybe go to the next singles mingle with Patrico.
All right, Chris, I hope you have a decent weekend, man. If I were you, I would just try to stay out of the house.
Hang on, don't hang up because I want to get his phone number.
Yeah, so we can check back in. That's the one mistake we made before. Okay. All right, hey, Chris, hang on, okay?
Happy Valentine's Day, buddy.
Happy Valentine's.
Bitch be trippin'.
This is Woody and Rizzuto on 105.7. The Point.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait?
The epic Chris and Ashley call. Even though I've heard it like 17,000 times, it doesn't get old.
Still makes me nervous.
Yeah, me too. Even though I know what's going to happen.
Uh-huh. You know how it
I
works
still got like a douche chill. All right, quick break. After the break, we'll crown the Headline Who Story of the Week. You'll have a chance to win blues tickets. You'll have a chance to win passes for the Beale Street Music Festival. We'll do that next.
You're listening to the Woody and Rizzuto podcast, powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com. The Woody and Rizzuto podcast is powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com.
Ready to crown the Headline Who Story of the Week? Here we go. Got a chance to win some stuff just by voting for the Headline Who Story of the Week. We'll read you all the stories from this past week, all four, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can vote twice for your favorite. Each vote, your chance to win. We've got blues tickets to the Blues Student Night Game, the last student night game of the year. Blues and Sabres next Thursday. Also have some Beale Street Music Festival passes to give out, 3-day tickets. That's Friday, May 2nd through Sunday, May 4th, downtown Memphis. You get to see Avenged Sevenfold, Kid Rock, Snoop Dogg, 311, Seether, 21 Pilots, and many more. All the details on that, 1057thepoint.com. All right, let's get into it.
These prizes are a way of saying thank you for helping us determine which one of these ads will move on to the Headline Who's Story of the Year finals.
That's right. And you can vote twice, by the way, and voting will not open until we read the last story.
I guess technically
That's how it works.
playoffs first and then to the finals.
Playoffs, yes. Playoffs?
Playoffs? Let's talk about playoffs.
All right, here we go. Let's begin.
Headline news.
Story number 1 from Daytona Beach, Florida, where 61-year-old James Guy Bull.
What's up, Guy?
Guy was arrested on 2 counts of animal cruelty after neighbors busted him having sex with his 8-month-old puppy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a female puppy.
Yeah, it's the one we got the angry email about
not
earlier
gay.
in the week.
Yeah, why
saying
was she pissed?
We should ignore stories like this because there are children listening.
All right.
God.
Oh,
Children listening.
there shouldn't be.
All right. The neighbors heard the dog yelping and crying, went over to James's place to see if the dog was in trouble, and there was James on his front porch, sitting in a chair, hands around his ankles with the pooch in his lap. So when he saw that people were watching, James put the puppy down, gave the neighbors a dirty look, and went inside.
Mind your business.
Cops were called, James was arrested, and the dog was taken to the Humane Society. There you go. That's nominee number 1 from Daytona Beach, Florida, James Guy Bull.
Headline news.
Nominee number 2, this one is from Miami, Florida, where you got 64-year-old Fernando Aguilera. He was very thirsty. And the problem was Fernando didn't have any cash to buy beer, but he did have a 4-foot alligator, which he brought with him into a convenience store to try and broker a trade with the clerk. You see,
you can't do that.
Your beer
Yeah.
for my gator.
Is that a bad thing?
Well,
Sounds
the clerk,
fair.
Oh, yeah.
Clerk wasn't going for it. He called the cops, and Fernando was arrested for taking possession of and trying to sell an alligator. When news crews showed up at his house to ask him about the incident, Fernando demanded money from them. When he didn't get it, he started cursing at him, lunged at the cameraman, breaking his camera. That's nominee number 2, Fernando Aguilera.
So I missed this first time around. He stole the alligator, like he just grabbed one.
I'm sure he found it in his
probably
yard
did.
or
He
whatever.
He just found a
Probably brought
gator
it from home.
He was
For
like, hey,
taking possession of.
yeah, look what I found. Now give me some beer.
Nominee number 3 from Indianapolis, Indiana, the Hoosier state, where 24-year-old Brian Hill was behind the wheel of his super sweet Honda when cops found the car blocking traffic around 4 in the morning. Brian was passed out. Brian was wearing only a t-shirt, underwear, and 1 sock. Well, technically he did have pants on, but they were on his arms. Both arms were in the legs of the
he's
James.
wearing pants.
Technically, yes. Was he drunk?
You
bet.
You
Absolutely.
bet he was. He was arrested for public intoxication and obstructing traffic.
Headline news.
And finally, story number 4. This one is from Neon, Kentucky, where 22-year-old Andrew Toothman broke into a supermarket and proceeded to turn himself into a human peanut butter cup. Now, after breaking in, he swiped some peanut butter and chocolate from the shelves, stripped naked, and then rubbed the stolen peanut butter and chocolate all over himself. Andrew also sprayed out several fire extinguishers throughout the store and wrote sorry on the floor with NyQuil.
Yeah, why? Of all the things.
Yeah.
The store estimates that he did about $1,500 worth of damage. Cops wound up catching Andrew inside the store, butt naked, still covered in the chocolate and peanut butter. He was arrested and has been charged with burglary, criminal mischief, and indecent exposure.
Headline news.
So there you go. All 4 stories for you.
You can text your vote over to 48258. Nominee you like best. Number 1, 2, 3, or 4 over to 48258.
Do a quick recap. Nominee number 1.
Was 61-year-old James Guy Bull, who was caught having sex with his 8-month-old puppy.
Text the number 1 over to 48258 for that one. Nominee 2.
Fernando Aguilera, who had a 4-foot alligator and tried to trade it for some beer.
Nominee number 3.
Was Brian Hill, who blocked traffic around 4 in the morning. He was completely naked. He was wearing a t-shirt, underwear, and a sock. But instead of his pants on his actual lower torso, he had them around his arms.
That's nominee number 3. And finally, nominee number 4.
That was Andrew Toothman, who stole some peanut butter and chocolate, rubbed it all over his body, set off some fire extinguishers, and then wrote sorry on the floor of a store with
Who
NyQuil.
hasn't done that when they've been drunk?
Find me that person.
That's
Come
number
on.
1 on my list.
Or something equally as embarrassing. I passed out drunk in a puddle of my own vomit at Disney World.
That's good times.
Did you really?
I did.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah. I was staying at Port Orleans. There was like a Mickey Mouse shower curtain that I was laying in front of.
Ah, good. Happiest place on earth, huh?
Proud moment.
So text the number
Oh, my
1, 2,
God.
3, or 4 over to 48258. You can vote twice. Each vote you give a chance to win one of these prizes. either the Beale Street Music Festival tickets or blues tickets for the final student night game of the year, the Blues and Sabres, next Thursday, April 3rd.
Good thing it didn't make the news. I probably would have won the headline hoosh.
Hey, let's go to the phones. Who's this? Line 1.
You there?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Terry.
Oh, hey, Terry. Terry from Big St. Charles Motorsports.
Terry's like stalking me. We went to dinner last week, and then we went to dinner. We went to dinner last night. We went to the Jilly's Fried Chicken Supper Club thing.
You
which
enjoy
was
yourself
phenomenal.
there, Terry?
Oh, yeah. See, he thinks I'm stalking him. Are we about through with him yet, guys?
Yeah.
One more day.
I know. I was calling. I thought it was worth it with his last day on the show and let everybody know I'm anxious to come back in there and be the perv I am and hang out with you and Patrico. And
on the new Rizzuto show, which begins on Monday?
Yes, you know it. I'll come in maybe Thursday if I can.
Well, you always have, an open invite. You're allowed to come anytime, as you were on the Woody and Riz show.
But I wanted to call because Woody and Riz, for us as a business, Big St. Charles, you guys have been a lot to us, and we're going to continue on, obviously. But it was worth me calling in to say thank you because all things in life do change for the better. So,
thank you, Terry.
And one request from Ravy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Ravy, you have an assignment.
It is?
Show your cans.
When Woody gets out there, if all of a sudden he starts coming vegan or wearing skinny jeans and fur coats.
Can you ever see Woody wearing skinny jeans?
I would never fit into skinny jeans.
Well, you're going to Cali. Everything's possible. If you come back and you're skin and bones, we know what's going on out there.
Well, Woody in skinny jeans.
That's true.
God,
No, not skinny jeans, but,
My God.
I could stand to lose some weight. And
We all can.
That would be fantastic. and living in a place where they don't fry salad would actually probably be a benefit.
You lived a healthy lifestyle.
A healthier.
Even come to think of it, when I moved to St. Louis, I learned about fried spinach.
Yeah, think about Riz. Like, you should see a
Flash-fried
picture
spinach.
of Riz when he first moved. Do you have a picture around that we could put on the blog?
I think you have it in your phone. You have it in your phone, Woody.
It's the Midwest.
Yeah, but I don't have a picture I don't have just of his face. But I'm saying where you see him, like he's
I don't
standing
know.
there.
Is
It was
he skinny or
crazy.
fat?
Like, he looked like he was diseased.
Yeah, sickly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Sickly.
like a stick figure.
Like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
Yeah, really. Minus
I was going to
delusions.
go Tom Hanks and Castaway, but
Either or.
either way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Either way.
Yeah,
Other
and
than
then
that, I don't want to crash the show, but I did. It wasn't appropriate. I thought to call and give you guys a shout out.
no, it's all good. I love you,
All
Terry.
good things come to an end, but life goes on, and we'll all be good.
Yeah,
Thank you, Terry.
See, and Terry's another one. Like, Terry and I will continue to be friends. It's not. This was not like a business arrangement here.
Exactly.
Terry's become like a legitimate. Started as a business relationship, but Terry's become a legitimate friend.
Yeah,
and
Terry's a good dude.
He's already planning a trip to L.A. to crash in my place and swim in the pool.
Right.
He's
And
looking for it.
My biggest fear is being realized. You'll be closer to Don Maddox and get the truth.
That's right.
That you guys are not friends?
Yeah. That
That's
he's
what
never
we're
even
all
heard
stuck
of
with.
Terry.
All right,
Awesome,
thank you,
guys.
Terry.
Have a great
Appreciate it.
Friday.
All right,
You guys.
Terry.
See you guys.
Thanks, buddy.
That's Terry from Big St. Charles Motorsports. Hey, make sure you're voting for that headline Who's Story of the Week. 1, 2, 3, or 4 over to 48258.
And no, you can't apply for a host job. They're not even giving him a phone screener, for Christ's sake.
We'll crown the winner after Gorillas. All right, we're closing out the votes here. Time to crown the headline Who's Story of the Week. We good to go?
We're all set.
All right. Oh. I mean, come on. We knew this one would win.
Pretty sure.
And third place with 10% of the vote, nominee number 3.
Nominee number 3, who is the guy who passed out in his car wearing shants, pants as a shirt.
Right. In third place, nominee number 4 with 22% of the vote.
That's the dude who took the peanut butter and the chocolate from a store, covered himself in it, let off the fire extinguishers, and then wrote sorry on the floor in NyQuil.
Human peanut butter cup. So it was between nominee number 1 and nominee number 2. The winner got 43% of the vote. The runner-up got 25% of the vote. This here certificate, headline Who's Story of the Week certificate, will go to one of these. So your winner, with 43% of the vote, nominee number 1!
Yeah, that is James Guy Bull, the guy who had sex with his 8-month-old puppy.
Yep, there you go.
No
You got to make
way.
sure you go to the blog and look at this guy's mugshot. Remember, he's the guy with the sweetest mullet ever.
That's right, like
true.
angels kissed his head.
Yeah, he has
Right.
got an award-winning
You're
mullet.
Well, congratulations to James Guy Bull.
Congratulations, buddy.
It's hard to believe. Puppy love.
Certificate to you.
Wins.
What?
Send it down to Daytona Beach, Florida.
You know that you still have a MySpace page?
I do.
Yeah, somebody said they found a Skinny Riz picture
there Skinny
on
Riz
an
pics?
old MySpace page of yours.
I have a MySpace page?
Yeah, apparently you
I know
do.
back in the day I did.
It's myspace.com/Riz1057.
Oh, well, there you go. I haven't updated it in a while.
And there you are. You can kind of see a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
How about, look at this one here. Look at this one here.
Smoking a cigarette in front
he
of a no
looks like he's
smoking
hanging out
sign.
with some bands.
That's back in my rebel days.
See what's going here? He's a
Oh,
dangerous
Oh,
man.
yeah, that
he
was
is.
when I was a big rebel.
Dangerous guy.
Uh-huh.
Here's Riz with the band Biffy Clyro. He looks pretty skinny there.
Wait,
Biffy Clyro.
Biffy Claro? Nice.
That's it.
Hey, Biffy Clyro.
Wow, what are they doing these days?
They're still making music.
Still, yeah.
Yep.
Cranking out the hits. Any more?
Nah, that's all I got.
No, I'm still looking, but yeah.
Woody and Rizzuto. Now, here's traffic.
So my MySpace page is still active, huh?
I learn something every day.
Who did we hear was the people using MySpace these days?
Whores.
That's it.
They've left Craigslist because Craigslist cracked down, and now they're on.
And now they're on MySpace?
Because,
yeah,
I mean,
they're
where
pimping
else,
their massages on MySpace.
where else can you, remain on the DL the way you can on MySpace?
Right.
Where
Yeah.
nobody's...
Trust me, if you go
No
on
one's
MySpace
trolling.
and you're looking around and you see somebody offering a massage for 100 roses,
It's probably not legit.
it's not a massage and they don't want roses. Just saying.
I got to take a quick break. After the break, I believe somebody else wants to say goodbye to the Woody and Riz show. We'll get that person on the phone. All right, welcome back to the Woody and Riz show. The final Woody and Riz show.
Crazy, right?
Very crazy.
Just having a nice farewell conversation with somebody out in the hallway.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to make it back in time.
Well, I left to go take a leak, and I never even made it to the restroom.
Oh, no.
Because I got stopped in the hallway.
Eyeballs are
and-
swimming?
Yeah, I might use this bottle here.
Well, you know what this music means. Only one guy could be on the phone. From GotGame.com, Mr. Steve.
Man balls.
Man Balls Master.
Man balls!
Man Balls!
What it do?
What up, Man Balls?
It's been a while, Man Balls.
Playing with my joystick.
As you always do. That's
my
your
analog
signature
stick.
line.
That's right. Out here on the West Coast. Woody, you're going to love it out here.
Oh, thank you. I know. I'm, looking forward to the nice sunny weather, as everybody likes to remind me every single time. As if there's nothing else going on.
The
Well,
weather's
it's sunny.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get used to that. Whenever there's a rainy day, everybody goes crazy and they crash their cars because they don't know how to deal with it.
Yep, it's all good. How's everything over at GotGame?
If you haven't been to GotGame.com lately, we've got a whole new look there. A lot of new staff, a lot of new writers, lots of new videos. If you want to learn everything you want to know about the Batman Arkham Knight game that comes out this Christmas, we've got a huge interview up there with Rocksteady. Dax Jin is the guy that is putting the whole game together. We got that up there. You want to know about Amazing Spider-Man 2? We got news on that. Pretty much anything you want to know in the world of video games, you can find out at GotGame.com.
I think it should be said that during the break, Raby tried to hit Man Balls up for a free Xbox One.
That
sure
is
did.
not
Nice.
even remotely true.
Nice.
No, she didn't even go there. But
Yeah, not on the phone. She sent an email for that.
Right. We chopped it up about the Xbox One and whether or not I should get one, and it should be the hub of my entertainment center.
And plus, once you get the Kinect sensor hooked up, you can Skype in full HD 1080.
Ooh, excellent.
Everybody can look at your beautiful
Just what I want.
Golden Globes.
So when
Nice.
we Skype Raby, because I'm going to miss you so much,
Right.
it'll be in HD.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Fantastic.
I know Man Balls wanted to call up and wish everybody good luck
Yeah.
on their
That's what I
future
wanted to
endeavors.
do. And Woody, if you ever need any video game information on your new show, by all means.
Well,
I'd
you're
love
not
to-
that far. I might make you come to the studio in person, just to make the 5.5-hour drive.
It's actually a 6-hour drive, but I will be down there for the week of E3, so I could come in and give you a
E3.
live report every morning if you want.
That's cool.
Another great benefit is that you got to meet Riz. Now you know who Riz and Patrico are, and
Right.
he's expanded the Got Game empire to get
That
another
is-
radio station.
Yes,
Sure is.
so Riz, if you need me to do a call in, let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Man balls.
Love Man Balls. I mean, we came up with a nickname, and which is stuck.
It's the best. I love it.
Man balls.
I still get emails and tweets and all that stuff from the St. Louis area, and they all call me Man Balls.
Same thing. And it's not that bad. It's better than,
That's the best nickname.
It's better than
I
Steve
love that
Douchebag
one.
Masters.
That is true.
That is very true.
Or Shovel Nuts Masters.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Well, Man Balls, thanks for calling in, buddy.
Hey, well, good luck, you guys. Woody, we'll see you out here on the West Coast. You're going to love
Sounds
it.
good. Masters,
And,
thank you so much for calling in. And, of course, all your support over many, many years, not just here at the Woody and Riz Show, but...
I was telling those guys, I have a picture of you in my computer from back in the Q101 days.
Damn.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Said you're all fat.
Yeah, he said you were plump.
Drive guy.
Yeah, well, nothing's changed. Some things
What a
never
shock.
changed.
What? My metabolism's slowed down. I can't help it. All right, Masters, we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, you guys got it. Have a good morning.
Yeah.
Suck it,
Thank
sir.
you, Steve.
Man Balls. So, Man Balls, everybody.
A lot of nice
Here's what's coming up in Crap on Celebrities.
well-wishers on the text today.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
It's a crazy break from the typical
Go after
vile
yourself.
hatred that
That's
comes over
true.
here. I think we only had to call one person an a-hole.
Raby, what's coming up in your Crap on Celebrities?
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow's awesome week continues. Nick Cannon reveals his sex list and TV shows that have killed off some unhappy actors.
We got that. We got your crappy birthdays, world-famous porno birthday. Next in your Crap on Celebrities.
Woody and Rizzuto's Crap on Celebrities.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Charter Communications. Call 1-888-GET-CHARTER. New movies in theaters today include Noah and Sabotage, and we're going to cover them in Movie Boners coming up. And we have your chance to win passes for the Captain America Winter Soldier screening. So Gwyneth Paltrow not having the best week. First, she consciously uncoupled from Chris Martin.
Yeah.
And now she's getting lit up for this new interview with E! News because she said being a movie star mother is tougher than being a mother with a 9-to-5 office job. She
With the team of nannies and stuff.
Yeah, people to watch
so
your kids
tough.
while you're on set.
She said, I think it's different when you have an office job because it's routine and you can do all the stuff in the morning and then you come home in the evening. When you're shooting a movie, they're like, we need you to go to Wisconsin for 2 weeks and then you work 14 hours a day. And that part of it's very difficult.
Now, do you think she means to come off as smug or it just comes out that way?
I think it just comes out that way.
I think it comes
it's
out
just
that way.
part of how she works.
I mean, she was raised by
actors.
Yeah,
and
her mom was an
directors,
actor.
yeah.
Her dad was a very famous director. So she doesn't know how the common folk
That's true.
really live.
She said, I think to have a regular job and be a mom, while there are challenges, not as difficult as being on set. But that's all she knows. Meanwhile, Entertainment Weekly came up with some Gwyneth Paltrow-style euphemisms similar to conscious uncoupling. For example, eating is now organic consumption. Sleeping is unconscious meditation. Acting is fictional self-projection.
Oh, yeah.
Sex is repetitive genital alliance.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that one.
That sounds like a great band name.
Going to the bathroom is deliberate voiding. Shopping is addictive consumerism. And fighting is oppositional discourse.
And what's that list from?
Entertainment Weekly.
Okay.
Feel
What was
free.
the having sex?
Having sex is repetitive genital alliance.
Yes.
So feel free to
Sounds
start
like a sweet
using
band.
any of those. So Nick Cannon was on a Los Angeles radio station yesterday, and he said Mariah Carey made him wait until their wedding night to consummate the relationship. Then he was asked to name some famous women he's had sex with, and in addition to Mariah, he named Christina Milian and Nicole Scherzinger and this gal.
Oh, Kim Kardashian. Bam, 5. This is easy. Hey, dude, I didn't know about the. I must be. Okay, coming from under my rock. I didn't know the Kim Kardashian thing. She did, Pete. No, did any?
You just forgot because there's been a lot of people since me.
Man.
She's a great girl, though.
Is that Emma's Communications own Big Boy?
That is Big Boy.
Oh, okay.
When describing his wedding night with Mariah, he said, I effed the crap out of her. Then he said he was going to be in trouble when he got home because Mariah would think the interview was crude and nasty.
I'll give him an attaboy.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Vulture.com has a funny list of 8 ways TV shows have killed off some unhappy actors. And highlights include Grey's Anatomy star T.R. Knight. He was frustrated with the direction of his character, Dr. George O'Malley, so the show wrote him off by having him hit by a bus, severely disfigured, and ultimately going brain dead. Jay Thomas, who played Eddie LeBeck, Carla's husband on Cheers.
This is one of my favorite ones.
He was killed off after he made this joke about how brutal it was having to kiss Rhea Perlman. So then all of a sudden, Eddie died in a freak Zamboni accident.
That happens.
Was never seen again. And Isaac Hayes, who did the voice of Chef on South Park, he got, upset with the show for mocking religion. So they had his character fall off a bridge, bounce off some rocks, get impaled by a branch, and then have his body torn apart by a mountain lion and a grizzly bear.
Well, if you remember that whole episode, they had spliced his lines together from past South Park, so he sounded all weird and funny.
Because he wasn't going to...
He was already done.
Yeah, he wasn't going to participate.
Yeah, he was done.
And I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone say that's one of their biggest regrets because he died shortly thereafter.
Oh, that's right.
Like legit, like the actor died.
Like legit died.
Isaac Hayes died.
Isaac Hayes died.
Yeah.
636 texting over that jerking it is aggressive self-soothing.
Oh, that's a good one. This weekend on television, Saturday Night Live is back with a new show. Louis C.K. is the host. Sam Smith is the musical guest. Shameless and House of Lies are on Showtime on Sunday. Cosmos is on Fox. And it's the season finale of The Walking Dead. And creator Robert Kirkman says that fans are in for a rough summer. Don't forget to follow that up with Talking Dead, also Sunday night on AMC.
All right, your crappy birthdays. These are all the celebrities celebrating a birthday this weekend, today, tomorrow, Sunday. Starting with Stephanie Gaga. You might know her better as Lady Gaga, but if she's interested in keeping it real, she'll just go by Stephanie.
Stephanie Germanata.
She is who
nice
she is.
Italian girl.
She's 28. Kate Gosselin is 39. Vince Vaughn's 44. Perry Farrell's 55. Scott Wilson, who's on The Walking Dead, he's Herschel, 72, or was Herschel.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, come on, man.
The most important singer of our time, Celine Dion, 46 years old.
She's got a lazy river that goes around her whole compound.
I thought you were going to say she has a lazy river that goes around her hole.
Compound.
Didn't you put that up for sale?
Very different thing. What, her hole?
Her hole and the compound.
How many roses for that?
Oh, my God. Celine Dion's 46. Donna D'Errico is also 46. Ian Ziering is 50. MC Hammer's 52. Eric Clapton is 69. And the Master Swordsman, Warren Beatty, he's 77. Your porno birthday, it's being brought to you by Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. Visit them online at Patricia's with an S, storeswithaS.com. Today's porno birthday is April Flowers, and today's birthday girl, she's given more rides than a city bus in 298 fine films, including Third Eye, Clam Smackers Volume 1, Want to See Me Pee? Dead Men Don't Wear Rubbers, The BJ Adventures of Dr. Fellatio, one of Riz's favorite titles, Hot Bods and Tailpipe, Volume 16.
Yeah.
Who can forget Down the Hatch, Volume 1, and her unforgettable role in Lesbian Pea Party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
April Flowers, 36 years old today, and that's your porno birthday being brought to you by Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. Your crappy birthdays, and that is your crap on celebrities.
Woody and Rizzuto. Now, here's traffic.
All right, 8:47 Friday morning. Another look at the traffic and weather with Patrico.
Attention, dum-dums.
All right, we will take a quick break. After the break, Ravi's got your movie boner segment with your chance to win your way into the Captain America screening.
Yep.
But before we get to that, another person wants to come on the air with us and say goodbye.
Oh, boy. How many? Do we have this many friends?
We apparently do.
I'm waiting for the shoot. I'm waiting for the joke.
Right.
There is no joke.
The one where it's just someone to say F you.
Not today.
I swear there is no joke.
Okay.
We'll get to this person coming up after the break.
All right.
You're listening to the Woody and Rizzuto podcast, powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com. The Woody and Rizzuto podcast is powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You just did this because you know I'm going to cry.
Puppies. Sad eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Adopt me.
I'm kidding.
No, that's Angel. That's in the...
That's Angel.
Yeah.
Well, any Sarah McLachlan song.
Sure. Immediately you associate with puppies in cages.
Yeah.
It's the final Woody and Riz show.
It is.
Monday we begin the Rizzuto show. Woody's
That's
moving
right.
out to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. I won't be here Monday.
No, you will
Just
not.
want to let you know. not gonna
You
be able
begin
to-
your show
won't be able to
on
make it in.
April 21st.
April 21st.
That's when the Woody Show begins out in Los Angeles.
That's right.
Joining us on the
Alt
phone.
98.7, by the way. A lot of people ask it. It's the name of the station. Alt 98.7.
Joining us on the phone right now, somebody that wants to say goodbye.
No. We don't have this many friends, and one of these is going to be a joke.
It's Mr. Ninja Bling himself, John Royce.
John Royce. Yep, see, I told you.
Man,
Eventually we get to a
bad
hater.
Coming in after the Sarah McLaughlin song.
I love it. I played it just for you,
I'm kind
John.
of welling up right now, so
Yeah.
this is going to be kind of hard.
Now,
you
John,
know?
that's actually more your speed, for being honest, right?
It is.
More
It is.
so than most of the stuff that we play here on the radio station.
Right, but I mean that's a little bit too far the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be something, maybe like Alanis Morissette, somewhere in the middle, something like that. you know?
Yeah, that's definitely the middle.
That's
Alanis
not appropriate
Morissette.
for today, John. Sarah McLachlan, I will remember you.
Yeah.
So John, of course, from Moritz Royce Jewelry, ninjabling.com. I know he wants to say goodbye to Woody and Ravy.
Yeah, listen, guys, thank you very much for everything. It has been wonderful. You guys have done a lot for us, and we really appreciate it. We're going to miss you guys a lot.
You know what's interesting? And thank you, John. I really do appreciate your support. I mean, John's like one of the most genuine people that you'll ever
Absolutely.
meet. And I know a lot of our listeners who have gone there, they've really seen the difference. And we can talk about it a lot, but until you really go there and you see what we're talking about, you can't really fully appreciate it. But what's really funny is John, I remember, because Riz had gone there based on a recommendation from our friend Dave Glover.
Right.
And then, I had gone there to get some earrings for my wife. My wife's, like, not a huge jewelry chick, but, like, I wanted to get her some diamond earrings because she was, she wanted
wants
diamond
those.
earrings. Yeah. So I went there on a recommendation from Riz. And it was after I had bought stuff from there and then Riz had bought stuff from there that John, who hadn't done much radio advertising to this point, other than the Dave Glover show, decided that he wanted to have this meeting and talk about maybe advertising on the Woody and Riz show. And I remember after meeting with us, and I don't know what it was, maybe our unprofessional demeanor or whatever, but he wasn't sure.
I was still scared of you, Woody.
He was.
He was a skeptic.
He wasn't like he knew that Riz and I seemed like we were decent fellas. But he wasn't really sure about
Riz,
not only
I
us.
was sure Riz was a decent fellow.
Yes, because I've known John for a long
I was
time.
still concerned about you, Woody. I gotta say.
You were the unknown in the equation.
Yeah, no, but like he wasn't sure about us. He wasn't sure about the station, whatever. And he decided to step out and take a chance. And I think it's been a documented success.
Oh my God! I mean, the Ninja Bling thing was over the top and absolutely the most successful thing that we've ever done. So. It was really a good marriage from that standpoint, you know, and we really appreciated it. And the cool thing about it is you talk from the heart and talk to all the listeners, and they listen to you guys, and business has been fantastic because of that. So again, we really appreciate it.
It's a two-way street, John. I mean, you got your great customer service, and we send our people over to you, and you give us credence, and
it's worked.
That's the way it
well.
works.
Well, we try very hard with the customer service, and I think the main thing is out of respect for not just the customer, but for you guys as well. I mean, when you talk about us, you put your neck out and you make a recommendation, and we want to make sure that everybody realizes that it does work that way. And so we're very concerned about customer service and really respecting you guys as well.
But you guys always step it up.
Let me ask you a question, John. Can I ask you a candid question?
Ask away.
When you're at home at night and your wife's gone to bed, and maybe it's just time for a little you time. We've talked about this on the air before, like between us. What's your go-to search on the porn websites? Like what's your favorite kind to look up?
Well, I just sort of let the server do it or okay?
Yeah. Do you sort by
he
rating?
hits random.
Well, it's either that or a racehorse.
Oh.
John, leave it there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Stop.
You stop. You have your own show on Monday. I asked a question. I expect an answer. He's giving me an answer.
Well, yeah.
Let's have some respect.
Racehorse.
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 Yeah.
Exactly.
You're talking about like guys dressed up.
That's why I did so well on that program.
Yeah.
I want you to know.
That's right. Guys dressed up as horses, and then like a woman like just sits on top of him like on his back, like giving like a piggyback, right?
I haven't seen that.
With like one of those little whips.
With a saddle?
I
she's
haven't seen that
saying,
one. Where's that one at, Woody?
And she's saying, "Go pony, go pony."
What site should he go to for that?
Yeah.
Apparently, you have a better knowledge of that than I do, Woody.
Oh, dude,
so.
we've read too many Craigslist ads to not.
So email me later, okay?
Yeah,
with that one.
absolutely. I'll let you know what's up.
Well, that's John Royce, a.k.a. NinjaBling.com.
I like putting
Royce Jewelry.
I like doing stuff like that, putting John on the spot. Like Fred, it's always a good time. John, thank you so much for your support.
guys.
I really do appreciate it. And we'll keep in touch, man. You're a great guy, and
Appreciate it.
if you need jewelry, this is the guy to go to for sure.
Well, John was one of the first sponsors on the Woody and Riz show, and will be one of the first sponsors on the new Rizzuto show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he said he'll have his decision like in a week or so.
No, he signed on.
Oh, okay, cool.
John, love you, buddy, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Appreciate
John,
it.
thanks,
Take
man.
care.
NinjaBling.com, Moritz Royce Jewelry. We'll do movie boners after Group Love. Ways to go from Group Love. Woody and Riz, 105.7 The Point, everything alternative. Still to come before we get out of here at 10 o'clock, another classic war moment. When Donnie Fandango was fed up, I mean, just at his wit's end with one guy that was texting him repeatedly, like bringing the venom.
Yeah.
And bringing the hate. And you know Donnie, he takes everything very personally.
Of course.
And he had it with this guy, so he confronted this guy live on the air. So we'll play that classic war moment back for you before we get out of here at 10 o'clock. But first, it's time for the movie boner segment.
Let's do this.
So Ravy's going to tell us what's going to be out in theaters this weekend. And we're going to rate the movies on a scale of 1 to 5 bones. 5 meaning that we're, totally ripped out to see it. Rip? 1 bone meaning that, who cares?
Right.
Who cares about it? And for Woody and myself, it's
a whole
if
thing.
it's going to get 5 bones, we got to get a sitter. That costs money. Probably have to take the wife out to dinner.
No, yeah. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. And this is only based on the advertisements, trailers, movie posters, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ravy, what's going down?
We're going to start with Noah. This stars Russell Crowe, Emma Watson, and Jennifer Connelly. This is the story of Noah and the Ark, as envisioned by director Darren Aronofsky. That's the guy responsible for some kind of messed up stuff. Black Swan, The Fountain, Requiem for a Dream. He also did The Wrestler, which is really excellent.
That's a
I don't
good
know
movie.
if you
I
guys
love
ever
The
saw
Wrestler.
that. That's a great, great movie. I really hadn't even seen the trailer for Noah until yesterday. I think it looks pretty okay. In this clip, Noah's enemy wants to know what he's up to.
When I heard talk of miracles, I dismissed them. But then I saw the birds with my own eyes, and I had to come.
There isn't anything for you here.
No, this all belongs to me. This land, this forest, that stronghold of yours. Did you really think you could protect yourself from me in that?
It's not protection from you.
Then what is it?
An ark to hold the innocent when the Creator sends his deluge to wipe out the wicked from this world.
It's an ark.
Critics give it a 77%, and the audience gives it a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What are the Catholics saying about this one? Is it mixed results?
This is the movie that he was hitting up the Pope with, saying,
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
he wanted the Pope to screen it.
There's been some good and some bad, I think, as far as religious people are concerned.
All right, so what are you saying there, Raves? How
I'm
many
gonna
bones?
give this 3.5 bones. 3.5 bones. I'll probably see it. I'm just not sure where.
Yeah.
At the Vatican.
I would love
Patrico.
that.
I'm going to give it 2.5 bones.
Why with the half? You got to make me do half a bone?
Nah, you're all right.
Makes it more
love it.
difficult.
But Woody.
I wouldn't even waste my time calling the babysitter for this.
Just to see if
put me
she's
up-
available.
Put me up for 0 bones.
0 bones for Woody.
Yeah.
I will give this 3 bones. I like Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
I think he's done some good work. Russell
He
Crowe
has.
is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And from all the trailers I've seen, it looks pretty
It looks pretty
epic.
okay. Yeah.
The special effects looks pretty cool on this. So I'll see it.
It looks-
I'm not going to see it in the theater.
It looks Braveheart / Gladiator-ish, so...
Kind of.
I
the
know what
style of
happens
the
at the
film.
end.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, although I did...
There
I
is
did
a
see,
flood.
I did see a commercial yesterday, or something yesterday, about the new Ninja Turtles movie, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. So
That does look cool.
The
The
trailer
new
came
trailer
out
for the
yesterday.
Turtles movie looks fantastic.
As far as, because I remember watching like the old Ninja Turtles movie when they first came out in the 90s or whatever that was.
yeah.
And the early
Jeez,
90s.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked it though.
Oh,
I liked
Yes,
those old
because
movies.
you were a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Turtles 2, still on the list.
With the
of
Ninja
top
Rap?
5,
Really?
top 5 movies of all time on my list. I
The
swear
Ninja
to
Rap,
God.
that's right.
It probably falls in
Ninja,
number 3.
Ninja,
Well,
rap.
the new Ninja Turtles comes out in August. Also coming out today would be Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who leads this elite DEA task force. But the team starts being eliminated one by one after a big drug bust, and everyone's a suspect. And in this clip, the team is trying to figure out what is going on.
Any of this a surprise to you?
Just let it go, huh?
Surprised you, Sugar?
I don't really know what you're talking about.
It's the goddamn money.
Just let it go, all right?
Yeah.
It's an occupational hazard when you fight the cartels.
Oh, really? You see any other feds getting smoked?
It could happen to anyone.
Get to the chopper.
It's hard to take it seriously, you know what I mean?
It's the cartels.
We did get this was our giveaway last week, and we sent Brad Taylor and his wife, and he mailed in to us, and he said, just wanted to let you guys know that Sabotage was an awesome movie. I was ripping 5 bones for this one, and it delivered on all levels. There were some plot twists I never saw coming, and one hell of an ending. Thanks again for letting me and the wife go. Good luck in L.A., Woody and Ravy, and happy birthday to Riz.
Well,
Suck
thank
it.
you.
So nice.
Have a good one from Brad. Not too many people agree with Brad. Critics give it a 24%, and the audience gives it a 55%.
Wow, that's not great.
No.
Patrico, what are you thinking?
I'm giving it 4 bones, Riz. I'm down with this movie. I still got a little bit of the gift card left over that Ravy gave me for Christmas. I think it'll be gone.
Oh, boy,
Nice.
he's going to see Sabotage.
All right.
In the theatre.
Theatre?
I will give this 1 bone.
Woody?
It's so cheesy, man. Like, maybe if it was like on HBO and I was up late and I was also kind of working on my computer, but I wanted to keep an eye on something, I wouldn't give it my undivided attention. Let's go a 0.5 chub on that one.
Oh, God.
Put me down for half a chub. Like just a tip is making an appearance.
Still counts as sex, though.
Yeah,
it still does.
Yeah.
I'll rip like 2 bones for this one. This is definitely an HBOer. I mean, you gotta know it's one of these, blow 'em up, action-packed,
Oh, absolutely.
cheesy movies.
Hell yeah.
Get to the chopper. I mean,
The cartels.
the cartels. Ravy, the giveaway this week.
All right, let's give something away. How about sneak preview passes to Captain America Winter Soldier? This stars Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and Samuel L. Jackson. So this happens after the events in the Avengers, and Captain America is trying to live like a quiet life, but he gets pulled back into the superhero life when a colleague comes under attack. He teams up with Black Widow and the Falcon, and they go up against this formidable enemy, the Winter Soldier.
This looks awesome.
The screening is Wednesday at Warenberg Chesterfield, 7 o'clock screening. Be there by 6:30, and if you want to go, we've got your passes.
Woody and Rizzuto. You're dumb. That's why we made it easy to win.
So call now. 314-969-2. 314-969-3833.
Captain America.
Call now if you want to win.
The Winter Soldier.
All right, so we'll have the ticket window open for 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
Oh, nice.
It'll close after this Chili Pepper song.
Drip, slip, and drip.
So whoever gets through, you get the passes. But you must know what you're winning.
And apparently you can't say the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
No, it's Captain America anyway. Good luck.
Woody and Rizzuto. You're dumb. That's why we made it easy to win.
All right, so we got some more passes to give out. A couple more?
Yeah, let's do 4 more.
4 more, okay. Got to know what you're winning, though. Who's this?
Yeah, I'm calling about the Captain America ticket.
Yeah, what's your name?
Kurt.
Kurt, you're going.
Kurt, you're going.
Hang on. How about you? Who's this?
Hey, it's Brad.
Brad.
Why are you calling?
I'm trying to get tickets for Captain America.
Brad, hang on. Who's this? Hello, line 3.
Yes.
Who's
I'm
this?
looking to win the... This is David. I'm looking to win the movie tickets to Captain America.
Hang on. And one more. Who's this?
Hey, Justin. You guys speaking of movie passes
Yeah, for what?
for Captain America?
Hang on 1 second. That's how you do that.
All right.
That's what you call unbridled enthusiasm.
You guys ripping
No
up
apparent
5
reason.
boners for this, for Captain America?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm down.
Let's do your headline goo. How about that?
Yay!
All right, Patrico. Time for your headline goo.
All right, so we just got done talking about the movie Noah. It does open today. The story of Noah's Ark takes place early in the Bible, early in Genesis. when Peter Gabriel was the singer.
He was the lead singer of Genesis before Phil Collins.
Shakira is the most liked musician on Facebook. She has over 83 million likes. Analysts credit her unique dance beats, her clever lyrics, and she's got a great ass.
Great ass.
Dude.
Mumford and Sons are denying rumors that they're splitting up, but they are not denying rumors that they're really just a glorified barbershop quartet.
Not a huge fan.
Not for me.
Idaho is increasing the speed limit to 80 miles per hour, apparently after realizing they owe it to the rest of us to make it as quick as possible to get the hell out of Idaho.
Because it's
Idaho.
Fleetwood Mac has announced dates for the reunion tour. I cannot wait to go, said everyone's parents.
I love a good tour.
Toto and Michael McDonald, they will also tour this summer. The tour will start in L.A. and end in heaven.
Because they're old? I would totally go see that.
A new website lists places to cry in New York City. Number 1 on that list, Knicks games.
Dude, they're terrible, but they may make the playoffs.
I didn't get that because I don't listen to hip-hop.
And finally, a Reddit user posted a photo showing off his 3 testicles. I just looked at the photo, and I have to say this. Totally nuts.
Woody and Rizzuto. Now, traffic.
No way did that just happen.
It's 9:20 Friday morning. 40 minutes left of the Woody and Ray show. Now 39. One final look at the traffic and weather. It's Patrico.
You are gay. You want to go out and have affairs with men? That's cool.
Coming at you.
Wouldn't want to go out any other way. Your point traffic update being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, St. Louis's home loan expert. No traffic to report. All major roadways clear. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. That brought to you by Greenlight Auto Credit. Today we're looking at partly sunny and cool, around 60 for the high. Tonight, cloudy, a chance for some rain and 40s for the low. This weekend, partly sunny and cool. Highs in the mid-50s on Saturday. Almost 70 on Sunday. Right now, 42 degrees downtown at Union Station.
Another classic war moment coming up after the break. Donnie versus the Texter.
Woody and Rizzuto on 105.7. The Point.
Getting down to it. 30 minutes left.
Hey, before we get out of here today, there's something I put together for you that I want to play.
You serious?
No, I think you'll like it because it's like one of the classic things that we've done on the show. A lot of people have been requesting the Gaslight Anthem 45 and the Robbie.
Yeah.
Well, there was some guy, I think it was Oklahoma, flipping out about like some nasty thunderstorm that was blowing through.
Yeah.
And I did a little mashup that I wanted you to hear before the show wraps up. Since the whole Robbie and the thunder snow thing has been such a big part of what we've done here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think you'll enjoy it. It's my gift to you.
Well, thank you. I love gifts.
Yeah. This kid was freaking out, man. There was a nasty storm last night. That was crazy. The wind and the rain.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
I closed the window last night.
I thought Patrico was a liar
was
all day yesterday because he kept talking about how a storm was going to blow through. I'm like, what a liar.
There's storms right before midnight. And
nothing happening.
Right about 10 o'clock. Especially in St. Peter's. I mean, it looked like it was daytime for a second. The amount of lightning that was outside.
Crazy.
Lightning, thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy weather
rain
guy
going sideways
/ Jim Cantori mashup that I put together for you.
First, I got to introduce this man to my left, a national treasure, if you would.
Whoa!
Hello.
The mayor of the midday. It's Mr. Don A. Donnie Fandango. So before we play this this clip, one of the Woody and Riz show favorite clips.
Yeah.
Do you remember when this happened?
Yeah, man. I do.
And we had forgotten about this until somebody brought it up. I forget who emailed us about this one. It was back on September 16th, 2011.
You know Donnie and his anger issues.
You had just had it with this one guy.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't stop bothering you?
I mean, dude, it was every day, and it was just, the hate level was on 10 all the time.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was just, it just got to the point where it was like, you know what? Enough is enough. If you got a problem, then let's flipping talk about it.
And if I do remember, this was during a Donnie Week in Rage
Well, I was just going to say, the best part about it is the whole rage. We'll replay the whole rage, and you could just feel the anger in Donnie's voice leading up to the phone call.
All right, let's get to it. Donnie versus the texter from September 16th, 2011. Fandango, friend of the show. What a nice guy. One of the world's nicest guy. Heard weekdays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. here on 105.7 The Point. You ever met Donnie out at a Point Fest or an event? You just know Donnie is such a... You can ring the bell for me saying this. Donnie's such a sweet guy.
I mean, you could say not a bad bone in that guy's body.
He's a real sweetie.
I am nuts, though.
He is.
Well, that is true.
He tortures himself. I mean, he's been beating himself up about this phone call. Now, what about this phone call are you beating yourself up about? I don't understand. Are you nervous because...
I don't even know exactly why. Like, I think it's because, honestly, dude, it's because I let him bother me so much.
Yeah, but that's just you.
I mean, like, I would be driving home, okay?
Thinking about it?
And I would be thinking about this guy and his texts to me. That would be it. You know, that would be it. So...
And this is the problem, Woody.
Yeah, so that's what we told Donnie last week. We said, listen, this guy from the 618 that's been texting in and throwing you off your game and pissing you off so bad.
He's been doing it for months, dude.
Confront your enemy. Confront the attacker.
Yeah, face your fears.
Yeah, so we asked Donnie to call him. We said, listen, if you do call him, please record the phone call.
So and that was your homework assignment.
And so he did. The guy picks up the phone, and then Donnie just goes on the attack. And that's what we're going to wrap up the Week in Rage with this week.
But, of course, Donnie's got other stuff.
Of course. I mean, it's been a whole week. And this is just Donnie's opportunity to vent and let it all go so he doesn't just come in here and start going postal one day. Start taking hostages and rolling a grenade down the hallway. The Donnie Fandango Week in Rage being sponsored by...
Supplement Superstore, not just a store, it's an education.
Let it all out, Donnie.
All right, so when I use the word... Okay, the other day I was playing an October On Demand request for a guy, and he wanted to hear the song March of the Pigs from Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah. I heard that On Demand request.
Big fan of that song, and so I said, and I quote, "That's a great goddamn song. I'll play it for you."
You know, I noticed that because most of the time, Donnie will say, "That's a great GD request."
Right.
And Donnie will edit himself.
God dang.
Yeah. And it's not that you're not allowed to say it, by the way. People always go, "Oh, somebody let a goddamn swear." You can say that all day long. It's not against the FCC regulation.
Do I owe somebody an apology for that?
No, you don't.
Because I got somebody from the 573 that was fired up that I used the word goddamn. And listen, I think in those kinds of situations, the only person that I owe an apology to is my dear mother, Debbie. When I use the Lord's name in vain, I think that's the only one that gets. And I think everybody else. I mean, listen to the station that you're listening to. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood why goddamn was such a big deal. Only because you're not saying damn God. Like you're not wishing anything bad upon God.
No.
Like you're asking. You're
asking God to damn something. It's like goddamn it.
It's like your October On Demand request. Goddamn Riz. Like God, please damn Riz.
And then I would go, don't put that on me.
Yeah, right. It's bad for Riz, not for God.
Yeah, see,
you said damn God, well, it's a whole other thing.
Break it down.
Right. A whole nother thing in and of itself.
You need to apologize to no one.
Yeah, that's what it done.
All right, so that's the first one. Second of all, so Mary and I are very much getting close to, even though she doesn't necessarily know this, but we're getting close to pulling the trigger on the whole, marriage thing.
Hey, really?
You know, after 2 kids, you figure it's about time.
Talking about more stress in this guy's life.
So
a wedding.
the other day, she gets on me, and I swear to God about this, about how much toilet paper I use. You talk about one of the things that I hold near and dear to my heart that is in my most private of privates, that I don't need to share with anybody else.
Your paperwork.
Why do you have to bust me for how much toilet paper I use? This woman does this kind of thing every week, and I think at this point I didn't think that she knew what she was doing, but now I'm pretty sure that she does.
You think it's like a subliminal way, like that she's trying to push you away?
No, I don't think she's trying to push me away.
Is it a money thing or is it like an environment thing?
No, I think it's neither one. I think she just gets irritated that she has to go to the store and get more toilet paper. That's what I think. I think that's what I think that it is. I'm just saying, I've never had a girl ever say anything to me about the amount of freaking toilet paper that I used. All right? And here's the last one, and I think this one might get me in some trouble with some people, and including the boss.
These are the best.
Oh, here we go.
I don't even know any other way to say this except for I hate with every fiber of my 5-inch hairy soul everything new that I have heard from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so over Anthony Kiedis and Flea. I don't even know what to do with myself. I hear that Adventures of Rain Dance Maggie song, and you get those little, like, little creeps up your spine. I think those guys have totally mailed it in, man. I don't even think they're trying anymore. I think it's just like a formulaic, like, okay, we're the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here's what we do. Here's our 4.5-minute song. Here's the hook. Here's the chorus. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. I know that I'm in the minority probably on this one, but the new Red Hot Chili Peppers is just something that I absolutely can't take. A new single is coming.
Is it even
very soon?
Is it even worse?
And I think it's even worse than the first one.
Donnie's banging his head against the mic. That's that weird sound you're just hearing.
Sorry about that. I should have probably been a little bit more.
I tell you what, I like the Rain Dance Maggie song. Now, maybe it's because I involve myself with the cowbell at the end every time.
Yeah.
It's just something, man, that ever since Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I think I'm very much done with that band. Even Californication, Drew and I were talking about it the other day. I think that's just a band that's just past my time. Like, I'm just kind of done with that particular band at this time. So that is the three things that were in my weekend this particular week.
All right. Somebody says, can Donnie please get a high five from somebody in the studio?
High five!
People agreeing with you on the Red Hot Chili Peppers thing.
Oh, right on. Right on.
And on the toilet paper thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, man.
Some people just don't want to have duty all over their hands. If you want to have like the whole end of your arm wrapped up like a boxing glove with the toilet paper, that's fine.
Like a mummy, man. Yeah. I'm just not trying to. I think we can go without saying that.
Maybe she should start going to Sam's Club and buying toilet paper in bulk.
Maybe so.
Donnie called the hater. Set us up for this. So, did you have to psych yourself up for it?
No.
Did you have a plan of what you were going to do?
I didn't have a plan or anything like that, man. I just, on Monday, he had texted over some incredible hate. And all of this hate is like, he's very...
Well, provide an example. Like, what's the text that sent you over the edge? That you're like, I'm calling this MFer.
He said, I should have printed out the text that he said, but it was... I don't even know that I could say it on the air. Because it's something about... He bets that when...
Paraphrase.
That there is swallowing that happens at certain points of my day, and that I like so much homo stuff that it is all, dude, it is all gay based. Like, I honestly think that this man might for real have the hots for me. Because it's just always based on me being a homo. And some days I've taken it and not responded at all. And then there's been some days where I have responded and I've called him a pussy. You know what I mean? Because I think that he is. He hides behind the texter. You know what I'm saying? So it finally got to the point on Tuesday where he sent in a couple of texts back to back, and I was just like, I'm done. I am done.
Hello.
Why won't you just leave me the alone? Why? I'm just curious. Why the won't you just leave me the alone and get on to whatever pathetic bullshit of a life you have and just leave me alone? I'm just trying to do a radio show here, dude. That's it. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody else. But I don't understand your kind of hateful bullshit kind of people. Explain yourself. Go right on ahead.
Hey, quit being a pussy.
Yeah, you are a pussy.
No, you are.
I know where I get off work every day. You can come and see me anytime, any day, and I'll meet you. I'm not scared of you. That's one thing that you better get straight there, jack off, is that I'm not afraid of you. I just think that you keep me from doing my job as well as I could, which is ultimately my fault. So why don't you just leave me alone and bitch to somebody else?
I can't, man. You're my addiction, faggot.
You pussy. That's all you got. You're my addiction, you faggot. So you're addicted to me, and then you call me a faggot. I think you got the faggot twisted around there, ass.
You're awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Clear.
This guy's unbelievable. Did he hang up the phone?
I am here.
Yeah. What do I got to do to get you to stop? What do I got to do?
Bring me in on the show. We'll fix it there.
No, I'm not bringing you in on the show. The only way that I'm going to be around you is if I'm punching you in the mouth.
You can't handle it, bud.
Yeah, sure I can't handle it. So why don't you come to 800 St. Louis Union Station at 6:05 any weekday, and we'll figure it the out.
I give you all you want, bud.
Yeah, that's fine. But you know what? I'm no pussy bitch that's going to fall down and change myself for an ass like you.
Oh, your buddy's picking on you. You having a hard time with some listeners, you pussy.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, that's it. That's absolutely it. So let me get this straight. So what's going to happen is you're going to keep being a pussy.
I got an idea. Set up a charity event. We'll meet in the ring and have like a cage fight. Settle it there.
A cage fight is the charity. So then I risk a whole lot more than you do for a cage fight there, ass.
Why? Just to get your ass kicked?
If you're so tough, why don't you come here? Why do we have to have hundreds of people around? Why don't you just come here? I'll take care of my business like a man when I get off work. Why don't you take care of business like a man? You won't do it. You absolutely won't do it. 6:05, 800 St. Louis Union Station, any day of the week. Any day. Nothing. There it is. He hung up. Genius. You.
Yeah, mother, I hate you.
Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Woody and Rizzuto.
Just look at him shake, and the song just keeps on repeating.
like you wait for that band to play that song. They go, all right, everybody, thank you and good night. See you next time.
That's our swan song right there.
Yeah.
Woody, somebody here on the texter says, hey, Woody, Woody and Ravy, have fun in L.A.
Hey! Hey! Robbie! Do you play the, okay, so there's this guy, there's a storm blowing through Oklahoma, nasty thunderstorm, and he was like all excited because it was raining hard, and it was hailing, like small hail, like nothing like crazy, and the wind started picking up, and there was like a huge clap of thunder, and the guy goes ballistic. Remember, like Jim Cantori in the Thundersnow, where the Robbie. Yeah, he was so excited. Oh my God! Whoa!
Is this a weatherman?
No, it's just some like guy hanging outside of his apartment,
and he's freaking out.
And he's freaking out because it's like rain and stuff. Play the one.
Play this.
That I did a match.
It's a hailstorm.
Yeah.
Hail and heavy rains right now. Oh yeah. It could be a severe thunderstorm now. The winds are starting to pick up big time. Whoa! Oh my God! Holy damn! Jesus Christ! Now the winds are picking up! We are getting extremely strong winds! We are getting winds in excess of 60 miles an hour! Maybe 70! I may have to take cover soon! Oh my God! That's a severe thunderstorm!
He's very excited.
No kidding!
Jesus, look at the wind! The roar!
He really loves weather.
Oklahoma! Jesus!
I'm in Oklahoma!
Whoa!
All right. So, yeah, you can stop that. There's a video. We'll post a video up on the blog. I think I sent you the link. But, so I did a mashup. We'll play the Jim Cantori one. You have that somewhere?
Where is that?
Nah, never mind. Here, play. You guys know that one.
We know
right?
that one.
So, like a big clap of thunder, he gets all excited. Robbie!
They did a
Twice in
mashup?
one storm, baby! Yeah, there's one that says, like, Weather Guy or whatever versus Jim Cantori.
Getting a hailstorm! Hail and heavy rains right now. Oh yeah! That's unbelievable! It could be a severe thunderstorm now. The winds are starting to pick up big time. Whoa! Son of a... Oh my God! That's good! Holy damn! Jesus Christ! Robbie! Now the winds are picking up! We are getting extremely strong winds! Just incredible! We are getting winds in excess of 60 miles an hour! Holy smokes! Maybe 70! I may have to take cover soon! Listen to that! Oh my God! Definitely a severe thunderstorm! Jesus, look at the wind! The roar! Why, baby? This is Oklahoma! Jesus! Robbie! Whoa! Holy smokes! Holy shit, that was awesome!
It's like he was there with him.
That was wonderful, Woody. Nice
Thank
job.
you. Nicely done.
Great job, buddy.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I figured since we love the Robbie, I knew we were going to do the Gaslight Anthem song today. It would only be appropriate. Yeah, you got to watch the video, though. Like, these guys that get so excited about weather, it's like, man. I wonder, like, what the
Jim
other
Cantori
people...
lives and breathes it.
Well,
He loves
he's
it.
like a meteorologist, though. Like, this
Yeah.
guy is just some crazy dude standing in, like, the breezeway of his apartment complex.
Probably
And I'm wondering,
high.
like, what are the neighbors thinking?
Didn't Jim Cantori just like knee some guy in the balls who tried to interrupt
That's
him doing
right.
the weather?
Yeah,
Like,
but
he
that-
lives
you know,
for it.
He's also a big-time jiu-jitsu guy.
But he did it so slick, you know, like, it didn't even really interrupt the
No,
report.
he's a professional.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a quick break. After the break, we have the real or fake results for you.
Yeah, and then that's it, right?
boy.
And then that's it. We'll
We'll wrap it
we'll
up.
wrap everything up. All right, one thing left to do, and here we go.
Are you ready?
Boobies.
It's real or fake, ladies and gentlemen. 1057thepoint.com/cans. 1057thepoint.com/cans. See the 3 sets of cans in question. And this is week 3 here, the final real or fake competition with the 4 of us. We'll continue the real or fake thing,
Of course.
with the Rizzuto show. But as far as the 4 of us go, on the War Show, this is it. So the standings through week 2. Ravy's got 5 points. Patrico's got 7 points. Woody's got 7 points.
Oh, how did I get in the basement?
Is that not true?
That is not even
That's what
remotely
I
That
was
is
true.
not true. Me and Ravens are
damn it.
switched.
Yep.
So Ravy's got 7.
Correct.
All right, Ravy's got 7.
And I have
Patrico's
5.
got 5. Okay. And I'm your current king of cans with 8.
Yeah, of course you are.
8 points. Oh boy, this is it. Really, this is our last thing we're doing. Besides the goodbyes. Again, 1057thepoint.com/cans, and a description of set number 1, please. Somebody.
Tony, that
Anybody?
should be you.
Yeah, it's Patrico's job now.
Totally forgetting that. Sorry, I don't even have the cans pulled up.
All right,
now.
sweet.
What are you on Facebook over there? Twitter? What are you doing?
She just tweeted something.
Oh.
All right, photo number one. Go ahead.
Photo number one, I believe we decided that these were some sort of suntan boobs.
On the beach.
Looks like she's at a
by the
poolside
pool,
or by the beach. Black bikini here. It's kind of a weird angle, but I don't know. This one right here was one of the... I think this whole week was really, really hard with cans, but I went real on these.
You went real on these. Woody went real. Ravy went real. This is her lock of the week.
Oh, boy.
This is my lock of the week as well.
I think
as far as real goes.
This was swept by everybody, right?
This is all real.
Yep.
Yeah.
79% of the listeners say real as well. All right, Patrico. Set number one.
These boobs are...
Real or fake? Come on, real, baby.
We've got real boobs, folks.
Yeah!
I think Rich just almost passed out.
I almost did.
Is that your lock?
That is my lock.
All right.
So that's 10 points for me. Woody gets a point.
That officially eliminates me from the competition.
Patrico is out.
See you, Patrico.
See ya.
Have a good day, guys.
And Ravy's got 9 points. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Give me 2, please.
Yeah, that is 9 points. You went from 7 to 9, right?
Yes.
Man, Ravy's getting screwed even more than normal here.
What is the deal?
She's got her legs up. She's
Ravy's
taking a
got
pounding right now.
points.
She's taking a can pounding.
That is not true.
Set number 2, please, a description.
We decided that these were the Oakland Raider boobs. If this chick was an Oakland Raiders fan, it looks like she's got metal studs on her bra.
Right.
She's got her hippie tie-dye shirt pulled up. I went real and also locked on these
This
cans.
is Patrico's lock, but it doesn't matter. Woody went fake. I went fake. And Ravy went real. Listener, 65% say fake.
This doesn't help me.
Come on, real.
All right, so set number 2. Real or fake?
These boobs are real.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Real
Damn
boobs.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Ravy's got... Oh, boy, we're tied.
All right.
At least it wasn't my lock.
We are tied.
Did we pick differently on this last pair?
So how many points does Woody have right now?
I got 8.
Okay, so you still have a chance here.
Yeah, but I forget what our picks were. Did we go opposite on that?
No, you're eliminated.
I'm
Oh,
eliminated?
yeah, because they both have the same. So you're eliminated.
Oh.
Well, that sucks.
So essentially,
Come
this
on, Ravy.
competition will be
That's
ending in a
tied.
tie.
It's tied.
It will end in a tie because they both
The
have
king and
real
queen.
either.
That's it.
The king and
They both have officially.
The king and queen of
Wait,
cans.
how many points do you guys have?
10 points.
10 points.
Oh yeah, so you're
And we
out.
picked the same thing.
All right, just
It's over.
Just for funsies.
for giggles. Photo number 3, a description, please.
It is like a. What do we decide?
How
Is this a dress?
anticlimactic.
I know.
No,
This
you know what?
sucks.
Perfect ending.
This is a dress. It's got sparkles on it. You guys just want to know what they are?
Yes.
They're real.
Neat.
Did I pick
All
real?
right.
Yeah, you guys boob swept.
I boob swept. He did not boob
he got
sweep.
one left. Ravy boob swept.
Yay.
But you guys are officially tied for king and queen of cans.
All right. Way to go, Riz.
Congratulations, Ravy.
All right.
The king and queen of cans right here.
You gonna change your email signature? Somebody on the text wants to know.
To king of cans? I just might. All right, let's wrap it up.
Woody and Rizzuto.
I'm waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends, kick it in the front seat, kick it in the back seat, gotta make my mind up, what seat can I take?
Charlie Sheen winning.
I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
1057 The Point. Woody and Rizzuto.
All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The final Woody and Riz show.
I thought you were gonna be cute and try to play like some Boys to Men end.
No. No, I mean, let's get serious for a second, huh?
Oh, now? Why now?
You want to say anything?
Like a prepared speech or something?
I don't know. You got
I'm
something?
not really a man of prepared speeches. I will say that, like I said, not an easy decision, but it's a no-brainer decision for me in my career, and personally something that I just had to do. It sucks because I really have enjoyed working with Riz, who is and will continue to be my my good, close, personal friend. Patrico, nice knowing you.
Oh boy!
I expect nothing less.
No, come on. No, I'm kidding. Look, this has been a really fun experience. I mean, the things that we've been able to accomplish. I mean, and the rating success that we've had.
It's been a fantastic 4.5-year run.
It
really
surpassed. It surpassed even my expectation. I think you remember at the beginning of the show, I had a pretty high expectation of what I was wanting to accomplish here with this show, and we did that and more. And it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for the support of the Ward Ninjas. I mean, you guys are always awesome. I mean, we have fun with the haters, too. And I've always been the guy who says, I don't care whether you listen because you love the show or because you hate the show, as long as you're listening. And so if you listen, you're a listener, and you have contributed to the success, whether you wanted to or not. Yeah. We appreciate that, of course, all the sponsors. I mean, it's just a big, long list there.
Thank you.
A lot of them have become, personal friends. And that's a great thing that will carry on beyond just this show. Again, no bad feelings from anybody. I wasn't fired for once. That's nice. And also to the management here at the radio station. I mean, our boss Tommy, our program director, John Beck, our general manager. I mean, everybody all up the line to the president of the company. I mean, everybody's been super cool, very supportive. They made a huge effort to try to change my mind and get me to stay, and it's not unnoticed, and it is appreciated. And they were also very cool to let me hang out and be part of the transition to Riz taking over, so that y'all can get down to Rizness starting on Monday.
Oh wait,
for the Rizzuto show. Oh hell yeah! Get ready.
Taking care of Rizness. Taking care of Rizness.
All right.
Yeah, and the show in a lot of ways will go on, and it's all good, and I appreciate it, and thank you, and that's pretty much all I got. Thank you, 314 says, goodbye, faggot.
All right.
See, it wouldn't be right if there wasn't one last...
Let's leave it there.
One last dig right there. So.
Thank you guys, Woody, Ravy, Ravy's been with the show for a year.
Right.
The past 4.5 years has been, man,
crazy.
I mean, it went so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first show, and I was devastatingly nervous. I remember that first show.
As you will be on Monday.
And as I will be on Monday, without a doubt. I'll probably be a wreck this weekend. I feel sorry for my wife.
He's going to be peeing out of his butt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there'll be diarrhea and vomiting.
Yeah.
Diarrhea and vomiting, I'm sure,
yeah.
Come Monday, 5:50.
Yeah.
But, no, thank you, Woody. It's been. I tell you what, it's been incredible these 4.5 years. The ratings, the things we've done.
Yep.
The things I never thought I would do in radio, I did. I mean, I was a music jock before this. I never did a talk show or anything.
Different.
Never was part of a big morning show. It was very different, and I had a great time doing it. And thank you for everything that we've done.
And we'll be able to be a part of each other's shows going forward. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be opportunities to cross pollinate.
Yeah, we'll do that.
For different bits or different ideas or different things that come up, and so it's all good. And I'm still going to have a chance to get back here and get some Emo's Pizza and some Ted Drew's.
Oh, yeah.
All your favorites.
My wife's family lives here, and so we'll be making many trips.
I'm sure you'll be going straight to Emo's
I'm saying we'll be in
the plane.
We'll be in St. Louis often, and we'll be stopping by and, having visits and seeing everybody.
Maybe come help me with this.
Yeah. Taking care of Rizness.
Yeah.
Maybe I can take you out to a nice Rizness man's lunch. Yeah.
All right, that's all I got. Woody, anything else?
That's it. End of the road. Thank you.
Patrico?
And you're welcome.
Oh, God.
No, all I got is, Woody, thank you very much for everything. I mean, I know there's times you wanted to strangle me, and, I've never met a harder working dude in my life, and you've taught me so much that I hope to continue to grow moving forward and use
Back
everything
to the Easter egg hunts.
And I'll tell you this, piece of advice, don't take things so personally, especially when it comes to the context of the show. The show always comes first. My wife had a hard time with that for a while, but I learned that lesson a long time ago. The show comes first when you're on the air. After the mics go off and you're back at home or whatever, then everything has a different priority order. But when you're in here, this is what comes first. And so, like, I think that'll be that's my parting advice to you.
Well, I will definitely take it,
you know,
for sure. And Ravy, thank you for everything you've done the past year. This man over here has been so happy. So
that's crazy.
It was awesome.
She got to St. Louis on her birthday last year. Yesterday was her birthday, and her first day on the show was April 1st. Did you remember last year?
Yeah, because I was out and we thought it was everybody thought it was an
Everybody
April
thought
Fool's
it was a
joke.
joke. Yeah.
That I got fired and they brought Ravy in.
And this is not an April Fool's joke. It's
No.
been on the texter all day, social media all day. This is not an April Fool's joke. This is for
No.
reals. This is happening.
And
What's
one,
that?
Yeah, one last thing. If you want to keep up, stay in touch on Twitter, social media, The Woody Show. Alt 98.7 is the news station in L.A. And like I said, thank you for everything.
And for the Riz Show, it's RizShow at twitter.com.
Yeah, twitter.com/Riz Show. Yep.
RIZZ Show. Ravy, anything else?
Just a heartfelt thank you to you guys and to everybody listening.
All right. Well, that's it. What else to say?
See ya.
All right.
See ya, everybody.
See ya.
With this bitch.
The Woody and Rizzuto Podcast, powered by Moritz Royce Jewelry. Where you get the jewels, not the shaft. Online at ninjabling.com.